A lot of you guys liked the last video to watch in bed, so here's 4 more hours of chill car yap. So this is Wes's 1998 Honda Prelude SI. Looks like he's got an intake and exhaust, some cool looking fog lights, beautiful sunset as well. I think these cars look awesome. He sent a video as well, let's check it out. Me too, Wes, me too. I really like the audio meters at the back, that's super cool. Once it's manual swap, this is gonna be an S tier car for sure. I'll just give you S tier right now, don't worry about it. Now that is what I'm talking about. This is a Goofy Goobers truck. It's definitely been through some stuff. It looks like a very reliable truck. I like those little lights on the bumper as well. I can't really tell what the paint looks like from here, but
they sent a video, so let's check it out.
it looks like a very good work in progress, a great project truck. I'll give it a... So this is George. He submitted some crazy shit. Not only did he submit this crazy S2K with Recaro seats, a manual transmission, a roll cage, beautiful photography might I add, but he also submitted this Honda Civic Type R. I don't know where this guy got his money from, but S tier for both of these cars by a long shot. George, nice job. Next on the list, we have G59's VW. This thing is super low and just looks awesome. I mean, it has pretty cool fitment. I definitely like the luggage carrier. I think those are slept on for sure. But wait, what the fuck is that sound? Oh my God, I can't even believe my eyes. Is that an R33 Skyline? S tier, of course. This guy submitted a very beautiful G-Wagon. My only experience with G-Wagons is playing with them in Fortnite, but they're really cool cars. I'm not really sure how you managed to take this picture without being in the reflection. And also, I don't really know if you can drive yet. A tier for the G-Wagon. Is it lowered? I can't really tell. As long as it's got a clean title, it looks like it's pretty good. Can't really tell what condition the interior is in, but it looks like a good car to me. I'll give this an S tier. Go Mad Dog submitted his
2017 Hyundai Santa Fe.
And this thing rips. I'm gonna have to give you a D tier. Is this dude's name actually O Barbecue? Well, anyway, he has a really cool Porsche. I like the red accents and red brakes. I don't usually like black wheels on cars, but I think it worked really well right here. Let's take a look at the interior. Dang! So we got a manual transmission. The interior is really clean, looks freshly detailed. Maybe that's just how clean you are, but I like everything about it. This is by far an S tier car. Nice. So Dexter fucking Morgan submitted a fire truck, which is pretty awesome. Dexter, this is a great daily driver. I appreciate the submission. This is gonna give you... I'll give it an A tier.
ODST Vulcan's 2016 Ford Mustang EcoBoost
Premium with LEDs. So not only does he have a super clean Autobot symbol, but he's also got underglow. Thank you for showing the different colors. You actually did do RGB, so nice job there. I think I prefer the blue from like the rear angle. I think that looks better. Not necessarily a huge fan of the EcoBoosts, but you know what? Whatever floats your boat. So the next submission is from something 911, and this thing is absolutely awesome. It's so unique and really cool to see a Civic that's actually up off the ground and can do shit. I mean, look at those tires. Those things could go anywhere. He has plans to build a custom turbo kit for it, which I think is absolutely awesome. I'd love to see that. You're already at S tier. Let me know when you get that done and you'll be at whatever's above that. Nice job, dude. Wirt is my day one, and I love your BMW. I love F10s. I think the 5 Series is awesome. This thing looks great, but I have an issue with your BMW and many others in this submission list. You guys have to take those fucking grills off. I really like the BMW though. Keep it up. It looks clean. Nice job.
I don't have a car.
Now we got Sif with the C5 Corvette. This thing looks super nice. I really like the red, and I think it's cool that it can wink too. I think C5 Corvettes are some of the better looking Corvettes. Sif, I'm gonna give you an S tier. Crusader Eduardo. Here's some photos and sounds. I don't have a lot of photos. It looks like plenty to me. He's got a Dodge Charger. I like the engine bay. I like that strut bar you got. I think the purple looks great. I have no idea where you live, but it looks straight out of War Dogs. He sent a video. Let's hear how it sounds. All right, dude, you have to have hearing damage because that was way too Wow, I think it sounds pretty good, but really way too fucking loud. Black Bear has this crazy Toyota Hilux. I mean, it's not that crazy. It looks a little bit stock, but I really like the wheels you got on there and the tires. 566,000 kilometers on the odometer is insane. A tier for sure. Whipple submitted this Mini Cooper. I really like it. Let's give it a listen. I think it sounds great. Mini Coopers definitely do handle like go-karts. You're right. A tier.
This is a certified hood class.
1993 Toyota pickup has 3 slow and 5 speed. The last picture is what my shift knob looks like. I really like the bumper. I like the lights on top of the roof and the lights on the bumper. This looks like a really nice rig. I'm sure you could get over anything in this thing. I really like the first gen Tacomas as well, so great job. Now that is what I'm talking about. Not only does it look great, but it hits 45 miles an hour. It's a 6-speed manual. I don't even know how you do that on a lawnmower, but that's great. Please send me a video of you driving this. A tier. Oxford Green 330 Ci E46 automatic transmission. I'm gonna dock you a point for the automatic transmission. Older BMW auto transmissions are not that good, but the E46 looks great. Green looks great. I think this is one of the few colors that works really well with a beige interior, so that's a very nicely spec'd E46 you got. 1992 Honda Accord. That looks like a very chill car you got. The Steelies are a Honda classic. The gap between the body panels is another Honda classic. I think the rear end looks very nice. The interior looks pretty good. I'll give you a very solid B tier. I forgot who submitted this one, but it was taken with Google Maps, which is very impressive. Doesn't look like it's moved in forever. So I'll give you an F tier. Oh wait, I just realized the dude who submitted the Honda Accord actually submitted this one. So I'll give you an S tier. My 23 WRX that I bought myself at 18. Wow, dude, I need to know what you're doing for a job because it does not look cheap. I think it looks cool. I'm not a huge fan of these, like the newer WRXs personally. It might be with the rear bumper, I don't know. But it looks like you've done a great job with it. They're great cars, so that's all that matters, right? I might give you an S. I'll give you an A tier. My clapped Corolla. Dude, that doesn't look that clapped. That looks pretty clean. I like the wheels. I don't know how you got it into that fucking game, but looks like a very cool Corolla. Here's my M5 boy. So with this 5 Series, cool wheels. Those wheels can work. I don't hate the E60. I do not like those grills, as I said earlier. It has a lot of potential. Keep it up. Runaway Railfan. I don't think this is an NPC car either. And I agree. It does seem like a starter vehicle in like Forza or something. Definitely a cooler car. I don't think this is absolutely regular traffic. You should definitely do some mods. Maybe lower it a little bit. I'll give you an A tier just for being based. We absolutely fuck with the bike. This is Frantix Monte Carlo. 350 brake horsepower or more. You have to just hear this thing. It sounds great. Frantic, I'm gonna give you an S tier. This is great. So here we have a $400 2002 Impreza, which is hopefully gonna be a rally car one day. First of all, this is a great car. Second of all, $400 is amazing, and I really like that you want to rally. I think between the two engines, I go with the EJ205, but it's up to you. Let me know what you end up doing. B tier for now. So Lucan submitted this 530D with the turbos from a 535D. I really like the F10 with the N57 engine. I think they're really cool. I don't think these engines are quite as good as the M57, but it's still great. And this thing sounds nice as well. I can't really tell, but it looks like you have a quad tip exhaust, which is super cool. I might have to give you an A tier for this. This is really nice. This thing is sweet. I think it looks really cool. I mean, making it into a pickup is pretty crazy, but you know what? I respect it. I'm gonna just give it a B for now, but let me know when you're done and you'll be at probably above S tier. I don't even know what this is. People seem to like it. Mustang GT and an IROC Camaro. Those are two very patriotic and really cool cars. Unfortunately, I'd give both individually a C, but since they're together, I'll give them an A. This is a really great work truck. They don't build them how they used to. I think it's cool that you're building an engine. Let me know when it's done. I'm gonna give it a C tier for now though. 1977 Mercury Cougar and how I decorated it for summer. It's a very beautiful looking car. I really like the way you decorated it for summer. I think the interior looks really cool. I like the red. This is a very nice car. The interior looks like a very nice person is driving it, but from the outside, it kind of looks like an evil villain or something. I'm gonna give this one an S tier. I just really like it. I don't know about all that smoke back there though. So this is Mike Tickelson's first car. Mixed around 200 horsepower, looks awesome. It was even in Minecraft. I think this is a really cool car. I've never even heard of this brand before. I'm gonna give you a B tier. It looks like a pretty cool car. Interesting. I do not know what kind of BMW this is. I mean, I know it's an E90. I just don't know if it's a 335 or a 328, but it's a pre-LCI. I don't think the pre-LCIs look the best, but it's cool that you put a lip on it, and I think it's sitting really nicely. I like the ride height a lot. Deppy, I'm gonna give you a C tier for now, just because I'm an asshole. 1965 Ford Mustang. It's pretty cool. It looks really cool, man. I think it came with maybe 120 horsepower. Maybe died over the years. Okay, they sent a video. Let's see how it sounds. That sounds healthy, dude. It sounds like a really cool car. I think Ford Mustangs are great. I'm excited to see what you do with it in the future. I'm gonna give you a B tier for now. The cheapest car you own. You must be a very rich man if this is the cheapest car you own. And also, why is that wheel in the background the same size as the car? I think it's cool that you have a bumper on this thing. Looks like you live out in the middle of nowhere and you can probably spin some good donuts or something. I'm gonna give this one a D tier. It's not an F because it has a light bar and a bumper. The Frankenstein. Zack Attacker got the color scheme from Eddie Van Halen's guitar. That is super cool. I really like how it looks. It looks like you put a ton of effort into this thing. Here's a closer look at the engine bay. This thing looks absolutely sweet. This is by far an S tier. This thing looks great, man. This dude just said hello, and it's an E92 BMW. I know nothing about it. It looks very clean. I think the bumper looks great. I'm gonna give it a B tier for now just because I don't really know anything about it. Phantom Spiders 2014 Subaru Impreza Sport Premium. This thing looks pretty clean. I like that red intake. Looks like you need a new filter though. Holy shit. The smoke tail lights actually look good in this case. Looks like they sent a clip. Let's take a look. Ruined Benz. Well, that's a pretty ironic name. I think this thing looks great. Super low. I don't even know if you can drive it like that. I really like the photography. I think the wheels are pretty cool too. The red interior is super nice. So far you're at S tier, but let's see that video just in case. Very good roller setup, very good looking car. I like those intake noises as well.
I'm gonna give you an S tier for this one.
We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
Hit that like and subscribe button, boy.
Thank you.
This is a very chill and very tiny car. I like those steelies. I also don't know why you're in the fucking shadow realm because your friends look super creepy. 240s are awesome. I don't know what I think about those fender flares and the body kit, but you know what? It's cool. I hope you drift it. It looks really nice. I like the hood vents. XJs are awesome. I really like this generation of Jeep. I feel like these rigs can go anywhere. I'm not really set on those fender flares. I think the blue is cool. I like the roof rack and everything. I'm gonna give you a B tier for this one. Miata. It looks super cute. Very innocent, and since it's your first car, I'm gonna give this one a B tier. Are you driving in a river right there? I don't know. The E34 is very slept on, and what the fuck happened to that key? I think it looks nice. That Pepsi looks like it tastes good. Could probably use a paint job. I'm gonna give you a C tier for this E34. Very cool. I really like the Lexus LS400. This thing looks sweet, and I'm kind of glad you didn't put like a chandelier on it and like slam it and stuff, but I'm also, no hate to those people either. BMW 130i M Sport. This one's super cool because it's very rare in the US and Canada and wherever. It's like a 1 Series hatchback. I think this thing is awesome. I've driven these in Assetto Corsa and they're very nice. Now that is tough. And your grandpa is really cool as well. That thing is popping a wheelie. Is that your grandpa in there? This thing looks awesome and I think the paint job is perfect. S tier. 89 MR2 Supercharged. I think normally this would be an A tier because MR2s just handle like ass, but I'm gonna give it an S tier because of the cat. This is Civic 99's 98 Civic. I think this thing looks great. I really like the wheels and the fitment, and the color is amazing. I really like this generation of Civic. I would give you an S tier, but I'm gonna just have to give you an A tier. This is FX's Chevy SUV, and don't let this thing fool you. It looks like a regular soccer mom car, but you have to hear this car. I've never seen a car that looks like that make a sound like that before. I'm gonna give this one a B tier because it kind of just looks like you cut the exhaust off, but it sounds really cool and I bet you can jump sand dunes with it or something. So yeah, B tier. Autograss Junior Special. This is a super cool car. Look at that suspension back there. They sent a video, so let's check it out. That's an awesome car. I'm gonna give that thing an S tier. So this guy has an MR2, and is that a little red truck? I'm gonna give this 2-car setup an A tier, but if you haul little Christmas trees in that red truck, I'll give you an S tier.
This Gianna, she eyed.
Gianna seems alright to me. You could just fucking park. That would be much better for your score. Gianna, I'm gonna have to give you a D tier. This thing looks sweet. I really like the green with the cherry blossoms. That looks awesome. Did you spin those donuts? Yeah, this car is definitely an S tier. Looks like you put a ton of work into this thing. Is that a Mercedes 190E? This thing is absolutely an S tier. I really like the color of this car as well. Is it a wrap or is it paint? Either way, it's really cool. S tier. What the heck? This is badass. Look at those wheels. Those are super scary. I really like the matte paint job as well. This truck is awesome. What kind of bike do you have back there? I really like the red accents. This is an awesome build. And they forgot to send a picture of the engine bay. So here's the engine bay. That looks sweet. Nice job. I feel like this is a very fitting submission for Jack Daniels. A tier. Nope. S tier. S tier. Check out this Harbor Freight Predator swapped go-kart. This thing looks super nice. I'll give it a B tier. I'll give it a C tier. No, I'll give it a B tier. This is a very patriotic Jeep. I'm happy to see that it's doing some sort of off-roading. That might be a rubber ducky in there. So typical Jeep stuff. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll give you a C. This is a very clean Mazda wagon. This is just like the Mazda Speed 6, but a wagon. This thing is absolutely perfect. It has a manual wagon. It looks really good inside and out. S tier car. Look at this AE86. This is really cool. It looks super clean from the pictures. The headlights are really clear, and I really like that foggy photo you took. This is such an iconic car. It's definitely an S tier. The Wolf of Wall Streets might have my dream garage of all time. This guy has an E46 M3. He's got an E24 as well. The E91 is clean. I really appreciate that you have wagons. I think that's great. I like the SUV as well. Very much an S tier garage. Nice job. I present to you my 2003 F-150. I really don't like the N20 engine. I think the facelifted bumper looks a lot better. I'll give it a C tier. I really don't like 320i's. I just don't think it's anything special. This is gonna be an F tier. Now this is tough. Inky is a 1963 Volvo Duet. Standard B18 straight 4. That is a very cool truck, man. I'd like to see more of it. I'd like to see a video if you have any. I'll give you an A tier. 2020 Suburban LT with the 5.3 Ecotech. Light up wheel center caps on the Jetta GLI. They sent a video. Let's check it out. That was super badass. I'm gonna have to give you an F tier. This 2010 Ford Ranger Sport is very cool. They built a custom drawer in the truck bed to haul tools around. It's a work truck that this dude shares with his dad. I think Ford Rangers are great. I think building custom drawers and compartments and stuff in trucks is really cool. I'd love to do something similar to my Tacoma. I'm gonna give you an A tier. This is great. Keep it up. Let me know when you get those bumpers. This rig looks awesome. The bumper, the lights. I feel like you absolutely know what you're doing taking this thing off off-roading. That's a pretty good suspension flex right there as well. I'll give it an A tier. This is Butterball's real car. Butterball, you need a new GPU. Smoke has this little BAS4. It looks very clean. I like the black. It looks like you got a cold air intake in there. Let's see the video. That first shift was kind of diabolical, but I can tell you for sure that your clutch is going to last forever. And that car seems quick as fuck. The B8 is going to get an S tier. Rotted Subi is going to get an A tier. Not perfect, but working on it. Well, I can tell you something that's not perfect. I think this is a very nice looking E36 besides those... Yeah, I'm sure it's fun to drive around with the soft top down, so I'll give you an A tier. I'll give it 2.5 RS A tier any day of the week. I think the stance is a little bit aggressive for a Subaru, but that's just my opinion. So I guess the mechanic from LS Custom watches my videos and posted cars that he's working on, so of course, this is going to be an S tier list. These are very cool cars. And my favorite out of these is definitely the Hellcat. 2015 Mustang V6. So apparently it's unique because it sounds like a GTR. Let's listen to the video and see if that's true. This thing actually does sound really nice. It's sad that you have to sell it on Facebook. I'm excited to know what your plans are for the future though. Well, this is just awesome. I have no idea what kind of car this is. It has a number 7 on the front. Maybe that's telling of something. I really like the roll cage in the back. Comparing it to this Ferrari, I definitely think the bottom one is much cooler. Very boring Ferrari. I think I'll give the Ferrari an F tier and the car below, I'll give that an S tier. That bottom one looks like Franklin's car twin.
Man, fuck you.
This looks like a bootleg Mr. Bean car. I think it's pretty cool. I like how tiny it is. Oh, the red seatbelts are definitely a plus. I'll give you an A tier for this one. That looks like a really fun car. An E46, finally. I think this thing looks great. I really like the headlights you have on there. Automatic is a bit unfortunate, as I mentioned earlier. I don't really think the beige interior goes well with the gray exterior, but you know what? I'll give you a B tier. It's a very good entry. Hell yeah, brother. This looks like a classic American man's daily driver. I'd love to go to Harbor Freight in a car like this. I'll give you an S tier just because I think this is above the other trucks we've seen so far. You're right, this is totally an NPC car. It is good news that you got a cooler car that's being driven up. Let me know what that is and I'll put you in the next video. Another good truck one. I like it. Is this an automatic transmission? Very retro. The lack of headrests is kind of cool. I like it as long as you drive it like it's meant to be driven. I'll give you an A tier. Yes, now that's what I'm talking about. I'm very happy to see one of these on the list because Mark Zuckerberg drives one of these. I think this might be the best car yet. I love Honda Fits. Oh my god, it's a manual as well. Yes, dude. Oh my god, yes. S tier. Yes. Bavarian Motor Works. It's a very cool looking Thunderbird, but it's also a very large tire. For that reason, I'm gonna have to give you a B tier. 250,000 miles, and it does need an engine rebuild. See a huge gash in the side of the truck from when I was 7 and I hit a beam with the side of the truck. It's a very cool looking truck. I like that it's for farm use. I'm gonna give you a C tier for now because it needs an engine rebuild. This looks like Franklin's car if it was red.
Man, fuck you.
I don't know about those floor mats. I personally don't love them. I know a lot of people that do though. It's a cool car. I like the photography. I like the Wes Anderson style of this picture. Yeah, it looks like a cool car. I'll give you an A tier. Now that is a really cool VW Beetle. To those who have never been in the presence of a straight piped VW, you have to try it. You can feel the sound in your chest. It is truly amazing. This car is very nice. I really like the view spots that you took pictures at. That reason, I'm gonna give you an S tier. Oh, 370Z. Oh, dude has an NVIDIA catback. You know what? I love it too. I think the 370Zs are really cool, especially if you're getting into drifting. It's like you just have to weld the diff and then you're ready to go. Yeah, it seems like a cool car. They're not my favorite personally, but whatever floats your boat. Let's check out the video. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. I'll give you an A tier. It's a clean car. Wow, that's really nice. Look at that interior. So clean, so red. I would definitely pull up to a metal concert in this car. Kind of looks like some witchcraft bullshit with a stormtrooper on the back. That's a crazy license plate name as well. I don't know what you're talking about reliable daily when you actually sent a picture of this thing on the back of a trailer, but it seems cool. I'll give you a B tier because I don't really know much about it. Nice, another stock Ford Ranger. Beautiful. Look, it even has an American flag. Give you a B tier. I'll give you a C tier. I'll give you a B tier. Yes, that is fucking cool. It only weighs 25 tons. Oh,
I thought it was 26 tons.
I really like the use of the skateboard to prop up the hood, and I like that your steering wheel is not in the car. This is a very cool car. Giro. I'll give you an S for this one. Damn, that's crazy. Mind the bird shot to the grill. This dude's actually out here killing birds. Craig Beamer posted the best M Sport BMW with the inline V6. This thing's super clean. I really like the tasteful accents as well. I'm gonna have to give you an S tier for this one. I don't usually like newer trucks, but I think it looks great. I think the wheels are a little bit too fancy for a truck, but you know what? I'll give you a B tier. I have mixed opinions about the RX-8. I think yours looks very nice. This is definitely an A tier car. I got the comic book ass car. Holy shit, this is Aura. Whoa. Dude, the fog makes car photography just that much better. This is my 1992 Honda Prelude 4th gen. Found it in a barn. You could call it a barn find. You really did find this thing in a barn. I hope the HVAC didn't scratch it up too badly. Oh man, this is cool, dude. Wow, that's really cool. Ay, ay, ay. What is this dude replying to? Ah, I see. Wait, that's not supposed to be on an E46. Oh, man. Some people are just doing too much. This low-ass Volvo sounds so funny. Who is this? My big black 2015 MK GTI with a big-ass dent in the hood. I wonder why there's a dent because Gordon Ramsay stood on it. Oh, fuck. You're gonna have to sue Gordon Ramsay for that one, because look at him. He's just grinning and stepping. Oh, dude, why is he flipping me off? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This is not about the car, is it? Oh, shit. What year your house burned down? Oh, this is a crazy collection of photos. I like it, though. Oh, man. Get back 1 million feet.
1 million.
It excites me saying that. You got a 550i for $1,000. That is a nuke. Gets me to school every day. That's really impressive. It needs a transmission. Okay, I don't doubt that. It's a 550i. No, what? My 1993 BMW 860. This is a fucking beautiful car. And this guy just stopped posting his fucking GTR. It's making me jealous.
It's missing the shroud. This thing's great. Four-wheel drive is busted right now, but it blows hot air and cold air.
Oh, man. What the fuck? Oh, my 99 Subaru Impreza WRX. Oh, you guys have such cool cars. Whoa, shit. All right, I take that back. Wait, where's the headlight? Wait a minute. It's a 316i. Okay, probably nothing crazy. Me and my dad's project car, we worked on it together since I was around 11 years old. That's insane. Okay, this is before the headlight delete. Oh! And look at that. Oh my god. Oh yeah. This thing's half asleep. Crazy fit. Take that back. 87 Corvette. Man, I'm dead. Big ass wheels. Not running. God damn it. Huh. Hey, what? 2017 Ford Focus SEL hatchback. Please ignore my loud breathing. My old Honda Civic EK3 straight piped with dual burnt titanium tips. Obviously loud. Great for mountain roads. First car had to be a fun one. This is your first car? Holy shit, dude. This is straight out of Fast and Furious. And you got a trailer to go with it? Wait, what? Really? Really? That's insane. This is clean, dude. This is so nice. I don't know why I love this thing so much. It's like early 2000s type of deal. I'm gonna put it in the top 5. Okay, you're fast. I get it. You're fast. My rare microcar from Italy. It's a Italcar. They made from 2005. The quality is shit. It's upgraded to go around 45 miles an hour. Legally, it should be 30. This thing sucks. Meh. My 07 Escalade. She's been through a lot. And 60. Hey guys, just totaled my 5 Series Limau. I'm all good though. Oh man, that looks like it sucks. I'm sorry. Is that Misha? This is a crazy photo. Whoa! Oh, this thing is sweet. Yeah, that's about the crowd I expected for this thing, but holy shit. Oh, he's gonna pop a wheelie. Oh, yeah, dude, this Camaro is sick. I always used to want a Camaro because of Bumblebee. Oh, no. 5-liter supercharged V8 making 550 horsepower. That's a cool looking Range Rover, dude. What the fuck? Fuzzy dice with the radar detector and the little trees. This is unreal. Oh, that's loud. I can't believe you actually have a TV back there. Nice. This shit's straight out of Pimp My Ride. Oh my god. This thing's taking all my oxygen. Why you look mad? This is an awesome car. What? What is this? Just passing up a 1 Series like it's nothing. Oh my god. Is it really that loud? This guy's living the dream. Beautiful car, beautiful color, beautiful location. It doesn't get much better than this, does it? Sorry, I don't really have photos of my cars. I hope these 2 videos will go to Wait, that's cool. Is that even legal? Anti-takeover. That is a very good mentality. Saving the car scene. I mess with it, dude. Thank you. Submit your car for what? A vibe check? Here you go. Bang. Oh my god. Carbon fiber hood on the freaking Honda Fit. That's very nice. A 2008 Ford F-250 5.4 liter. This thing is my pride and joy. Big ass truck. Oh no. Epic Volvo. Hell yeah, brother. Here's my 2017 Infiniti Q50. Got downpipes, full cap access, and with cold air intake. What the fuck do we have here? Out of time. That's the stiffest suspension I've ever seen. Oh no. You watching TV in there? He's got the bird in the Lexus. Bird in the Lexus.
Bird in the Lexus. He's got the bird in the Lexus.
This dude's family is a crazy setup. How many rubber ducks do you think they have? Man, I'm dead. Look at that travel. Holy shit. Nice. Good times. Yabba Dabba Doo twin. R35 GTR. 2019 S550 Mustang GT. And my 2008 F250 Super Duty. Holy shit. This is a crazy lineup. Who is this? Oh my god. Who is this guy? I might have to put your garage like in the top 3 right now. This is a nice lineup. Goofy ass laugh, dude. Oh my god, I remember seeing this one before. I think this one takes first place for the best garage right now because we got 3 beautiful cars. Wow, look at that intake. Holy shit. Oh.
Den var kul. Jeg har fått satt på plass shift light. Skal vi se, er den kald? Rev den litt. Den første.
That is so cool. My parents' 2011 Nissan Navara, blah, blah, blah. And this is my uncle's 66 Mustang and my cousin's BMW E36. This guy's family knows cars. Okay, pretty cool. Very cool. Oh, shit. What the heck? I've got one question though. Did your uncle really take his shoe off to rev the car? Anyway, it's fine. Look at this thing. Holy shit. Oh my god. Nice, dude. Nice. That's a pretty nice muffler. Got the drum pipe. Ah. That's more like it. Whoa. Wait, this guy can drive. On 2 wheels? That's crazy, dude. Nice. All the tires in the air. This looks fun. This is his TikTok in case you're curious. Whose car is this? Post it up next to the whip. We got the Mercedes wagon. Nice, dude. Nice. I don't know what the boots have to do with any of this, but they're nice too. Oh, pretty cool looking Eclipse. Looks a little bit sunburnt, but otherwise it's chill. Gotta love an Eclipse. Oh shit, wait. Cars are cats. Wait, why does that sound kind of mean? What the fuck? Yeah. Daily naturally aspirated 2-liter diesel, very slow. Oh, that's not supposed to go in there. That's pretty. Oh, that looks good though. Where do you live? Holy shit. Oh man. Like if the Black Panther was both me and my friends 1992 CB7 Accord. What? Wait, what the fuck? You just ripped ass. Come on. How'd you get up there as well? Hey, those are clean. Very clean Accords. I like them. Here's my supercharged 1998 Toyota Land Cruiser. It's a funny sounding supercharger. Okay. Tiny little Civic. Beautiful. LS swap Nissan Patrol. Wait a minute. Is that an RC car? It's tiny. Wait, how did you even get this composition? The big ass cars in the background and this one up here. Oh! Wow, that's real. That's insane, dude. Oh, shit. Or Thunderbird. Oh. Is this guy actually LS Custom? Whoa. Subaru SVX. What the fuck? That is so... Oh my god. Dude's actually got the Joker in the background. Dude, this is a Joker. No way. This shit is scraping. That is low as fuck. Is that the exhaust right there as well? Wait, what the fuck? This guy's got the Mercedes and he's kind of built. Dang, dude. What? This is sweet. Holy shit. Damn, that's nice. Me and my dad have been restoring this ever since I was 9. Dude, this is a really sweet project. You guys haul little Christmas trees in here? Aw, hello. Here's my Mercedes C63 AMG. Oh, damn. And he's got the little glass window just so you can be sure, like, this guy is better than me. On the carbon hood as well. I bought this Swift yesterday. Dang, dude. Not overtake turning vehicle. Wow, that's a nice racing interior.
Yeah, baby. Sports.
What the fuck? I don't even know what to say. Like, is this made in Blender or is this real? 1500 horsepower. Oh, with the blinged out baseball bat too. This is a special kind of. I always forget that people make like lowrider bikes. This is insane.
Oh, no way. This guy's got a crazy license plate. Oh, shit.
Oh my god, dude. God, that's cool. Oh, whoa. Some people, man. Some people just have too much money or something. What? Oh, we got the wooden car out here as well. God, that intake is insane. Wow. Whoa. Here's my Mercedes S124 A-Tractor. Oh my god, wait. Hold on. This is unreal, dude. Look at that. God. Mercedes truck. Nice. I like it. It's registered as a tractor. Holy shit. Sends pulses to a speed limiter, which cuts the electricity when the engine is going past 30 kilometers an hour. That would piss me off so much. Wait, what the hell? Why does that sound crazy? Dude, what? This thing sounds like that? I had no idea. Wow, that's wide. Wait a damn minute. Okay, is that a tow hitch? Okay, I don't know what this is. Wait a minute. It's clapped, but at least it's not on jack stands yet. Nice, dude. Beautiful. Dude, that was sick. Oh man, look at that guy. Picked it up for $800 last week. $800. Oh. Oh god, these startups, oh my god, breaking me out. This is my car in S tier. What happened? You guys were just tearing it apart. Some good photography. What? Look at that. This is cool, dude. I'm messing with it. That is a beautiful sunset. No way we got the Goonicorn. The gayest shit I've ever seen. Another Lexus LS400. Holy shit. Damn, those are deep dish wheels. Oh, and then we got the hatch. Damn. Damn. I like the truck the most, I think. Really nice 3-car setup. I'll give you the number 2 spot for now, just for these 3 cars. It's sick. This is like the most practical. This is cool. This is just insane. Rusty and really sucky wucky commie car, but I like how she looks. Oh, brother. This thing's gonna like Thanos snap itself in a minute. My dad's E30 323i. Oh my god. That's cool. I like that you're covering the license plate as if there's any other car in the world like this. Dang, the dual exhaust. Oh, this is really nice. Got roof rails too. My first car for 15 years old. Volvo S40 2-liter. Is this in the Volvo? With the cat? Oh, it pushes air. Holy shit. Jeez. Oh, sweet. This is a pretty good setup down here. This thing is clean, dude. 520 horsepower IS300. This thing is sweet, dude. 2025 G80. Unfortunately, the car got hit last week. No, this is so nice. Oh, what a nice car. And it got fucking hit. Oh, shit. That's not good. I hope it's not totaled, but fuck. Dude, what happened to this Volvo? Is that pizza? Oh, what? 1995 Toyota Celica something. Interesting. Horse stage 0 runs on biofuel, makes about 14 horsepower, comes with autopilot. W. Ooh la la. V70Rs are always a W. Cadillac CT5V Blackwing 10-speed automatic. 10-speed? Holy shit. Oh my god. I have a feeling this guy's rich for some reason. What? God. That sounds crazy. 2016 BMW 335D. Oh. Oh. Dude, if you could just hire a new cameraman, this would be sick. What are you looking at? Oh, this is sick. How much G-force do you think you experienced through these turns? That's like, this thing handles. It's just holding onto the ground like nothing. My unc's car, this time with a video with it. Oh! Dude, that sounds so nice.
I think my car is the best.
I don't believe you. My 1999 Honda S2K. What? Dude, this is so nice. Wait, why is that the best fitment ever? Holy shit, I'm glazing so hard right now. This thing is just pimpalicious, dude. Look at the flames. This is sick. I feel like you shop at Zoomies or something. Actually, no, you shop at local skate shops because that's cooler. Here's my dad's track cars. Yeah, something like... Yeah, f*** you. Oh, wow. God, so much German engineering. So many expensive, hard to come by parts. Wow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, shit. Oh my God. Dude, this thing is like a rocket. I just want to get in this thing so I can flip all the switches. I don't want to even drive it. My 94 Mitsubishi 3000 GT 5-speed swapped from a 91 Dodge Stealth. Dang, that is cool. You know, I've always thought these things look amazing, but I wish they just weren't front wheel drive. I just kind of throws it off for me. Straight 6 turbo diesel, nothing much to say. It's just a burnout car. Wow. Oh my God. Oh shit. Hello atmosphere. Dude, these are fucking sick. That's clean, dude. Wait, can you register one of these? Huh. Oh yeah, Ford Fiesta. I hope you get down in this thing because it deserves it. This is Unc's old Mercedes. Damn, Unc can kind of get down. What's with all these freaky bikes, dude? Whoa, my LS Swap Drift Daily Volvo 240. Oh, no, what? Whoa! Oh, dude, this is so fucking cool. What is this dyno sheet? 700 horsepower. Nothing to say more than it's a nice car and fun to drive. Oh, wow. What the fuck?
What kind of car is this?
This thing is purple. 2007 Ford Taurus, only 94,000 miles on it. Oh yeah, dude, this thing is... My first car, it's so tough and lesbian. Facts. Oh shit, it's an LL Bean, dude. These things are like ball knowledge sick. Oh, this thing has been everywhere. Just a little bit of adventuring. Man, I want to go on an adventure. The mountains, to the river, to the woods, wherever the fuck this is. Dude, this is such a beautiful place. I don't even care about the car. This is beautiful. What the fuck is this, dude? My main daily 2015 Honda Accord Sport. Okay, looks pretty tough. Good paint, smoked taillights. Oh, wow. Wait, this thing's kind of putting in work. Damn. Oh my God. Is that a Scar 12 or something? Wow. That's a pretty nice sub setup you got. My other vehicle, my GMC Denali. He's got another subwoofer. Oh my God. This guy's fucking ears are blown out. Hey, send me a subwoofer demo because that's crazy. Volvo Duet from 1965. 75 horsepower on this bad boy. Oh, this thing has crazy towing capacity, I'm sure. You see that bed back there? This thing could haul a little Christmas tree. Oh, what? Wait, it can tow. Volvo 240 winter shit box. Slides like a motherfucker. No reverse gear. Sips gas. Can run on vegetable oil. Straight header dumped. Europe dealer team. Oh my God. I can't even tell what this is. I don't think that's supposed to go there, dude. What the fuck is this? Oh, shit. We got the scoop. Is this just for the leaves or do you guys get snow over there? I can't tell. I mean, with all that wood, it's got to be cold, right? It's a chill rig. I mean, it's Craftsman. I'd rather it was Snap-on or something. Oh, another one. Guys, get the fuck out of my submissions chat. Let me just stop you right there. Yep. Dang, you got a nice little setup. Oh, and it's a Quattro. Oh, shit. What is that up there? Yeah, get rid of that, but otherwise it's clean. Current project. Oh, shit. Aw, damn it. I didn't know they had soft tops way back whenever this thing was built. Got the Recaro seats, fucking BBS wheels. Oh, this thing is legit. You know, I'd want this guy on my team when everything goes to shit. You got the long ass pole and then built up truck a little bit. This thing's tough. Did someone say riced? Fucking bro. Oh no, this thing is sick. Damn, look at those wheels. What am I looking at? What the oh, this is it. Honda Insight Hybrid 5-speed manual. Wait, what? Did this guy modify hybrid? It's a 3-cylinder engine, sobbing, praying, broken heart, wilted rose, but it gets 70 plus miles per gallon. If my project isn't video worthy, I don't know what to say. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh. And that's all in this thing. Holy shit. I'm gonna put you at first place so far. This is insane. My 240 SX with a BMW V8 in it. Oh my god. Wait for the fuel pump. Oh. What? I love this. Hold on, guys. This is tough. BMWs. Oh, shit. Loud Mark II Golf with Audi TT engine. Project car. Oh! Oh! Whoa! What? That is so cool. Oh my god. Wait, isn't this the dude from Cars? Oh, wow. I respect the dedication. This is my 10-year-old friend's car. His friend's 10 years old and then he has a car. Wait, why is this like a cool ass neighborhood? Look at that fence. My 17 Ford Fusion Sport 2.7 liter V6, lightly modded, pushing around 340 horsepower. I believe you, dude. With 340 horsepower, you gotta have the fucking scratches and you gotta have the little supports right here to keep up the lip because you got all that downforce. Got louvers in the back. It's pretty sick. Oh wow, you got scratch in the butt too. Fully built 1999 Mitsubishi Eclipse that I daily. Ooh, dude, I don't usually like black rims, but you made it work here. This is nice. Oh, ooh. Oh yeah, that's nice, dude. Holy shit. I like those wheels. Oh my god, that's sick. My Lexus LS400 1999. The front bumper is an S14 bumper combined with the OEM front bumper. This guy's just doing some fabrication. The hell, that's cool. Stop! It's too loud. You get pulled over all the time? Yeah, bro, we see the Miata. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on, let me eat this. This is my 2001 BMW 325i Touring that has been swathed with an iron block M52 B28 with a built bottom end. We're making 535 wheel horsepower. Holy fuck. With a 6-speed manual? Oh, I was gonna scroll past this one, but holy shit. Not only is it an E46 wagon with big brakes, Michelin tires, nice wheels. Oh, the fucking intercooler. This thing is crazy.
I love you.
Dude, I'm gonna put you at my #1 spot. Even if it doesn't win the whole video, you have a special place in my heart. Oh. You can almost hear the turbo behind the lifter tick. Bro, is that fucking Pops recording? My 2001 Volkswagen Beetle GLX 5-speed manual. Oh! Bone Stock Canyon. Plan to make it more like a trophy truck. Hey, I plan on being a brain surgeon, but here I am talking about cars on the internet. My friend's M3 Touring.
This car costs around $450,000 in my country.
You could buy a GT3 RS with that kind of money. Why would you want a GT3 RS when you could have this? I would take a G80. I'd take a G80 wagon over it. Okay, wait, you know what? I can't say that confidently. Def Mind Guys Trust 1000 horsepower K Series CRV all-wheel drive swapped. This is a crazy car, but I've never seen guys spelt like this. I'm gonna start doing that from now on. Send this to Volkswagen, please. 1975 Ford F600, driven by a 330 big block. I thought it was gonna say a 330 pound big back. I can imagine a 330 pound big back driving this thing. Friend's BMW is in a state right now. I'm guessing Kentucky. Guys, we got a Fed in here. It's actually a cop. Mods, do something about this guy. Oh my god, this thing is freaking sick. Oh wow, that's tiny. Looks fun. Why do you guys look pissed off? Like, what did I do? Cool Volkswagen though.
Bone stockish 370Z with an axle back exhaust and lowering springs and spacers.
Currently designing a new body kit for it and some other parts too, Wink. Ooh, nice. This thing's gonna be sick. Hey, you need a gassy sticker. This thing will be perfect.
Y'all, I may be smoking crack. Oh shit.
You're not kidding. Okay, we got some lightning. Maybe this is him driving on the freeway. Automatic transmission with all that power. Oh, my Audi S6. This probably sounds insane. Look at that engine. Aw. That sounds so cool, dude. This dude's dad has a cool car. What? And there he goes. That looks awesome. Hey, you should send me that POV. That's cool. I own 2 broken cars. Me too, dude. Me too. Currently in the process of swapping a B20B after blowing up my D series. More like swapping a B20B after blowing up my D.
When you finally discover how to love yourself, then your barber destroys you.
Facts, dude. Facts. Who is this? My 91 3000 GT VR4. I got it for $55 million. Yeah, I personally wouldn't pay that much for. Oh, copyright. I personally wouldn't pay that much for a car like this, 55 million, but it's cool. Oh. It's Frantic again. Hey, Frantic upgraded his headlights since last time. Good looks, dude. Nice. Pretty basic. Oh, that is more like it. This is sick. How do you load this truck? There's like no ramp, no lift gate. Have to fucking jump up there or something. I blew up the old engine, so I slightly upgraded it. Oh, whoa, wait. What the fuck? Slightly? This dude just about inhaled the room. Here's my E91. Okay, thank you for looking. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. I didn't even get to look yet. Oh, that sounds mean. I love an E39. 2013 Lotus something. Lamborghini Aventador. Kind of nostalgic. I remember my first car. Yeah, it's a cool setup, I guess. The fuck? Don't mind my ringtone in the second video. This thing got muddy. Oh no. Okay, they cleaned it. 105 horsepower of pure fury. Yeah, it freaking looks like it. 5-speed manual as well. Yo, whose little thing is this? Wait, are you submitting the car or the bike? Oh, dang it, it's the car. Client reports car cannot stop. Whoa. Oh. Oh my god. Dude, it's popping wheelies. What the who's touching the hood like that? Stop sending the fucking GTR, man. Again? How many times did they post? Now, this is a beauty. Oh, yeah, that is nice. Oof. Listen to that thing, I don't know. Civic? First car, by the way. Yes, it has underglow. Hey, it does have underglow. Civics, I mean, if you don't have a Civic as your first car, then you kind of missed out on a Canon event, I feel like. My setup at 19, Charger Hellcat wide body, Dodge Ram 1500 Hemi, both loud as crap. How can you even legally have that at 19? I mean, I know what a Hellcat engine looks like, but I'm just thinking about a 19-year-old driving this thing. I feel like this song says enough. Damn. Damn! Rally all the cars. Bang! Look at that thing. Oh! That was awesome, guys. Oh, and that was all in this thing? No way. I'm pushing 230 horsepower and I love this car. Tuned to push 28 PSI. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, this is legit, dude. Nice. That thing's kind of stanced. Whoa! What? Dude, you were not kidding. This thing is track ready. I swear, Fiats and Minis are like the kings of the track, and Miatas. No matter what car you bring, these guys will always be in front. Oh, careful, dude. Holy shit. You know what? I really want to put this in the video, but
2 of our last videos got taken sitting down.
Carbon fiber and do wheelies, just to put it in words. Okay, so we got the built SR20. Okay, that looks tough. I like the little tow hooks there as well. Hey, this thing is just eating up that mud though. Oh, my Subaru Impreza WRX bug eye. Oh, this thing looks clean. Wow, those are tiny little. I thought the blob eye had a bigger eyes, no? Chevy S10 extended cab. That's a nice truck. Also, those Hokas are pretty fucking clean, dude. Holy shit, this guy has groceries. Oh my, how many animals do you have? The one time this thing had good fitment was in this photo. Where's the car? Oh shit. Oh shit. So we have a little bit of fucking badassery in this Discord. I didn't realize. I saw the GR Corolla pop up in the most whippable cars vid, so I figured I'd throw my 2023 GR Corolla. Holy shit. Figured I'd throw my 2023 manual core GR Rolla in the ring. This thing looks clean. These things are so cool, dude. It's like the most unique modern car in my opinion. Off freaking roading. 2003 BMW E60 is my first car, which I used to daily. Oh, that looks like a good time. Holy shit. Okay, so now we got the sub. Oh, run that back. That is a crazy blow off valve or something. I don't know what the hell that even is. What the fuck is this? 50-foot assassinators? I can count the pixels on one hand, dude. Oh, these things look mean. Oh my god. My 91 Camry, this thing, oh, that's a nice paint job. A little dent there, but I'm not gonna even mention it. I did. Listen to that puppy purr. Oh yeah. This thing can get down. My 95 Impreza Wagon LX with JDM EJ205, O2 WRX, everything. Holy shit. Wait, the 205 is a turbo one, right? Am I tweaking? Oh, dude, this is clean. We got the RX-8. Oh man, this thing has been run through. Okay, it's like a Halloween costume. Never mind. I thought it was just ruined. Nice, dude. Nice. Oh! Jesus Saves has a squatted bike because why not? Holy! How do you even ride that, dude? It's like doing a wheelie the whole time. That's sick. Wait, what? They have a tire in the engine bay? They're gonna melt? That's cool. Those are nice socks. Oh! Dang, that thing pulls too. Watch that. Hold on. Oh my god, dude. I thought it was gonna fucking go sideways. Oh, shit! This is so fucking pimpalicious. Oh, it's on bags. Oh, the steering wheel. Dude, that is so fucking cool in a pimpalicious way. Oh yeah, this is clean, dude. We got the Outback wagon as well. Is it? I don't know what that's made of, but Nissan Silvia S14. That is clean. I don't know about the wing. Those mirror caps are kind of ball knowledge, no? I thought those were expensive. Oh, the dude with the fucking buses, with the RVs, he's back. All these vehicles are going to be on my YouTube, and if you're interested, go ahead and check it out. Oh shit, he posted 5 hours ago.
Morning, YouTube, and welcome to another video where I'm talking about the frame and all that's going to be the, the frame for my other and the body.
What happened? You guys are gonna have to tune into this guy's channel because this is insane. What the fuck? What are you submitting? Oh, this thing could go anywhere. Is that a flame? Wait, so you just fucking rage baited me with the flame. That's a cool engine. 93 5.0 Stang and 96 Bronco. God damn. Oh! Nice, dude. You can't be up there. That's cool though. Dude, get off of the sidewalk. Stop. Dude, those lights are so sick. Holy shit, this is clean. I need to build a car like this one day. This is insane, dude. I love it. Bang. My E39 530D manual. Wait, what? I didn't even know this was a car. A manual diesel E39. That is fucking perfect. Wait a fucking minute. Isn't this in GTA?
We flip with the bike.
Yeah. Mint Audi A6. Dude. Oh, dude, this looks so nice. Oh my god. I really like that you have the low roof rails. Those look so good. Oh fuck, you have a duck bill? Hey, that's cool. I really like it. I really like it. This thing is so much fun. I've driven a lot of cars, but this little 190E, although it's bone stock, it's the most fun to drive. Me and Mr. White are always gonna— Wait, what? Oh shit. What the fuck? Oh yeah, that's tough. That's very tough. Is that a Hummer? Oh man, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. My Jaguar Mark II from 1961. Whoa. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at that interior. That is clean. Mark III Supra. Wow. Walnut submitted this 98 Outback monster truck. Holy shit. What happened? Oh no. Dude, this is insane. How do you even begin to build something like this? You just get up one day like, I think I'm gonna do this. Yeah. Oh shit. We got another Cadillac. Ah, these things are— oh, CT4V. Oh my god. These things are so nice. One of the nicer new cars. Definitely. Oh dude, these things are butt ugly, but they have crazy engines. At least I just think the headlights look fucking dumb, but like, look at that! We got the V10 in this thing. God. What was the point of putting this in here? Oh, the original message was deleted. I'm so curious. Oh, my Miata RF. Oh man. Dude, you're hitting that corner so hard. Look how much angle is on that thing. God, what a nice road. My 1964 Thunderbird. Yes, it's my daily driver. What? That thing is huge. Wow, look at that interior. It's all green and shit. I'm gonna V8 swap it. Might turbo it later. Oh, might turbo it later. I see what you mean. Wait, isn't that a fucking supercharger because it's belt driven? Gotta think about it. RX-7 FD that my dad owned and sold in 2018. It was tuned around 300 horsepower. Twin turbo setup. Oh. And this is the guy who sold it. God. Why'd you sell it? 650 brake horsepower Mark II Focus RS. Dude, the Focus RSs are the ones that are all-wheel drive, right? I'm sure those things get down. Dude, an all-wheel drive Focus. Oh, it's so sick. It's all stock, but I'm planning on a new intake. Nice, dude, nice. 2016 Chevy Silverado. Man, dude. My 1986 Toyota MR2, currently nowhere near finished. Rebuilding that engine to drop into it. Nice, dude. My BMW M140i with the legendary B58. And no, I do not have a downpipe and a tune. God damn. Wait, this is actually one of my dream cars. It's like the fucking hot hatch of BMW. This is sick. Oh, guys, a B58 in a tiny little car like this? That is crazy. Clanker. Okay. What? 2014 Toyota Hilux with a 1UZ from a 97 Lexus LS400. Custom headers and exhaust with stage 2 clutch. 401 horsepower to the wheels? Oh my... Oh! Dude, that engine is just being tossed around right now. Is it ever gonna break? Holy shit. That is a crazy sounding limiter. Just about to turn 17 and this is my first car, a BMW M323 SI E46. This is a really nice first car. And you got the E90 as well? Your family knows what's up, man. Nice. Okay, what in the world is this? I swear I've seen this on Facebook before. Here's a photo I got drunk of my car. It's a Mark V with a really slow 80 horsepower engine. What? What is this garage? I have a problem collecting projects that I don't have enough time to finish. The red EK is a D-series turbo making 676 horsepower. It's in rough shape though. The S13 is an SR20 swap with a mild knock. Oh, I was gonna be excited about mild knock, but that's not exciting. SR20 swap is insane though. E36 is a real M3. It's stock minus coilovers. Perfect. 300ZX is blown up. It's gonna be an LS car. Okay, that's fair. S14 currently has no engine, but it's an old show car from a shutdown performance shop called Ride Revolution. It was an RB26 swap car. Where'd the RB go? The Mercedes is a car I inherited. This guy has more horsepower than I'll ever have in my life right here. Hey, well, to say the least, you are on top right now for the best garage in the whole freaking list. Please let me know when you're like done building this stuff, because this is gonna be insane. Okay, we gotta see this thing drive. Oh, we got the sound system too? Wait, this is sweet. Oh my god. It sits so nicely. Wait, this guy has all of these cars? This thing. Oh, sweet. This is a sick photo. You should put this on an album or something. What is that license plate? What? Here we have my 94 Jeep Wrangler I bought when I turned 16. I have a built 2.5 liter 4-cylinder that I put in it when I blew up the old motor. Me and my father had a blast rebuilding it. It might have took me like 6 months to build it, but it was on a budget, lol. And who knew that these 4-cylinders were so expensive? But it has 350 horsepower with a built AX55 speed transmission. This thing is a beast. I don't usually like Jeeps, but this is awesome. Oh, there he is standing next to it. Nice, dude. This thing makes 350? Okay, so here's all my family's cars. They're basically everyone's. F30, 328, X5, F15, 3-liter diesel. Okay, that's a good one. They have a turbo diesel E28? Oh, an E34 with a V8. Oh, but it's an automatic. It's between E28 or E34. You know, it really just depends on if you have friends or not. Like, you need the extra room in the back if you have a couple friends, but if not, go with the E28. My father's 2020 Challenger Hellcat with 727 horsepower. Holy shit. How did you get a Hellcat over there? Oh, that is awesome. I would never expect a Hellcat in a place like this. This is oh. What is this? I present to you the silliest car on the planet. It's a 1997 Datsun Paysar with cut springs. Oh, nah. And some horrible, great interior work. This car is so bad, but we love it. Dude, that thing is sweet. Holy shit, that exhaust is insane. Can you open the trunk with that? What the fuck? You better have good subwoofers so that those, that fur just blows around and stuff, you know? Wait, can you do that? My 2006 Mustang GT. Dang, that is sweet. I'm not usually an American car guy. Hey, let me know when you're done with the build. This thing is sick. My fair weather daily 1991 Civic hatch. Bought it without knowing a damn thing about Hondas. I found out this is like the 64 Mustang of Hondas. You're damn right. This thing is sweet. Holy shit. You just didn't even know a thing about Hondas? I could not make up my mind on the wheel color, so yeah. It's gold on one side and white on the other. Wait, what? Oh yeah, gold. Interesting. My new whip. Oh, this thing is low as fuck. I know this thing is mean, dude. Look at that intake or exhaust. I don't know what that is, but it's the other Mini. Oh, what happened? Wait, why the fuck is it doing that? Yeah, you're gonna need to get that checked out, bud. Where the fuck is that coming from? Yeah, that's a big cat, dude. Oh wait, is it an owl or a cat? This is my first ever vehicle, 1994 Chevy S10. Oh, that is a good first choice. I'd love to have an S10 one day. I think these are really nice looking trucks. My car got some slight dent everywhere. God, this thing, how did you even walk away from that? We got the two-tone Volkswagen rust coat, I guess. Oh, it's everywhere. Look at this guy just looking out into the distance with a cool ass car on his butt. Ladies, one at a time, my 07 PT Cruiser Touring. It's like the Walt Jr. car. My E36 323 Ti engine swapped to a 328 engine with a click tuning wide body kit. Damn, this thing looks like one of those cups back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like a paper cup design type of deal. All right, whatever. But it's cool. I mean, I wish it wasn't compact. I feel like so many people have been talking about the compacts like they're so cool or something. I hate them, but you know what? You did it right. It looks cool. My Honda Odyssey with 300,000 miles on it. Oh shit. Okay. Monster truck fitment, dude. You need to slam it. Not sure if anyone remembers me, but I was the guy with the yellow V6 Mustang that sounded like a GTR in the previous video. I finally got that V8. Oh, look at that thing. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh! That sounds awesome. I like the Crocs. You gotta put them in all-wheel drive, though. Oh, shit. Ay, ay, ay. What is going on here? Oh! And he's gone. Another fucking compact. What do we have here? My 2008 Ford FG Falcon. This is a really interesting car. What the fuck? Dude, this thing is Coca-Cola powered. Got the Coca-Cola oil catch can. Oh my god, this thing is actually a jet. I don't even know what to say. This is my 2005 Nissan Armada. It was sitting for years, but I recently got it cleaned up. This thing has a cold air intake and a couple of other mods. Needs a little work, but I love it. Making around
330 horsepower.
By the way, the exhaust is broken, so it sounds a little goofy. Dang, dude. This thing has a crazy coat on it. Look at that paint. It's like a gorilla. Nice, dude. Oh, thank you. 2007 Chrysler Aspen with a supercharged 5.7 liter Hemi V8. What the fuck? I didn't know Chrysler was like this. Unfortunately, I'm very broke, severely broke. I just want to see how far $1,000 could get me on Facebook Marketplace. So we're starting here in Florida. I'll set this a little bigger. Let's go $1,000. Dang! Wait, there's actually some decent options in Florida for only a band. Oh my god, only $100 for this 370Z? Vendo Ohago Negocioso. I think I have a guess what that means. Wait, this looks way too clean. That duckbill is fucking long, dude. Holy. I don't know. I don't really like Z's. Let me know what you think. I hate the smoked headlights. It just looks stupid. But everything else, I mean, it's alright. I wouldn't be caught dead in it, but like, it's alright. If I had a band and I needed a race car, we got this Cherokee for only 900 bucks, 250,000 miles, runs perfect. You can drive it for about 35 minutes, or you can get it towed. Clean title. Oh wait, I thought he was saying you could test drive it for 35 minutes. It only drives for 35 minutes. Okay. Okay, hey, 900 bucks. I mean, for some, that's not a lot of money. This guy's got a lazy eye, unfortunately. Maybe I need to go to like a more wealthy area, because like trickle down economics or something. I mean, I'm in a pretty wealthy area, but let's go to Key. This shit's rich, right? Dang! Oh, this thing is... Oh, it's 50 cc's as well. Does that mean you can drive it without a license? Taking it on 40-mile round trips regularly. That is sweet. How can you even ask for $1,000 for this thing? This guy only gets photos with screenshots of videos on his shit. Oh my god, this is horrible. Really, they're comfortable asking for $1,000 for this shit. 4-cylinder automatic needs work. Body is decent. Thank you, man. Oh, yes, sir. Oh no, I've never understood how people's cars get like this. Like, you have to have like a dog or something chew up. Like, okay, I get this. That sucks, but I get it. That I don't really get. But how do you rip the seats up here and stuff? That's crazy, bro. that shit looks bad. Is there no brake? Dude, there is no brake. Oh, there is a disc brake. I mean, brakes only slow you down. Holy, I'm so glad I saw this. Yes. All right, I think it's time to go somewhere else. Let's go. What's like a very beautiful location in the US that like would probably have really nice stuff for only $1,000? Okay, I love this place. This place is beautiful. I'm not gonna click anything until I see something that absolutely catches my eye. And I'm like, what? That's a band? Ooh, yes. With the Scar 10s as well. Dang. Nice. Selling my project car for 450 bucks cash. Clean title. Will need a tow. Starts up fine. I need gone as soon as possible. Hey, if it comes with the subwoofers, it's decent. Ooh. Oh, wait. This is decent. Oh, guy. These things are pretty sweet. Like, what do they make? I think they make like almost 300 horsepower all-wheel drive. That's pretty sick. Who in their right mind? No. What the fuck BMW is this? E46? Needs a radiator, clutch fan, and new battery. The car doesn't turn over. Okay. Awesome. And a headlight, and the grills, and a bumper. Is that a sorry fucking excuse for a tow hitch? Oh my god. And paint, of course. Oh no, it's terrible. I hate this. This shit is dripping. Oh no. Oh fuck. This is fucked up. Runs and drives. Muffler is loud. That is definitely a plus. Mirror is coming off and bumper is hanging a little. Great. The bumper is hanging just a little bit. Lost title. Will be a good car for parts. Okay. What parts? Oh, 1980 Buick Century Custom Sedan 4-door. Only 40,000 miles and this thing is free? Oh, well, we're gonna trade. This is a good business opportunity. I'll find something to trade and then come back to this. I wonder if that guy would want this. Holy, this thing. This is the best tradable. This is the most, oh, but it's a manual. Is it a 5-speed? Yeah, like maybe they'd consider it because it's like not that bad necessarily. Is this O-Block? Ooh, Dodge Charger RT. Parts for sale. Okay. How'd they get a California plate in Chicago? I want to go somewhere actually beautiful. Let's go to, there we go. This is going to be pretty beautiful, no? We're going to get some beautiful beautiful, beautiful $1,000 finds like this for $300. That means you have $600 to play with it. Dude, I could go far with this thing. Is the guy taking a photo in the reflection here? He's like wearing a sun hat and a blue shirt. I can't tell. Has 2 folding seats with compartments under. No drain. I don't even care. This shit is ass. And it's free. Is this all flex tape? I swear this is all flex tape. Ooh, the E6530i. With bird shit all over the front. Dude, this shit is ass. I need to find like an actual great deal for only $1,000. And I have yet to find one. Maybe we have to go back to Alaska. That was crazy. Oh wait, what the fuck? I just searched for Alaska. Anchorage, sure. They don't have shit for $1,000. Okay, vehicles, please. All right, here we go. Wait, what? I was gonna say these are amazing picks, but the $1,000 went away. 94 Jeep Cherokee. Youch. Yeah, this is definitely Alaska. Tops out at 100 miles an hour. That's not bad. Ooh, the Subaru Impreza in Alaska. The Subaru Impreza 2.2, all-wheel drive, driver fender dented, minor rust spot, missing driver's side corner light, runs and drives, title in hand. Hey, that's better than a lot that we've found so far. This might have to go on my list for potential business moves, if you know what I mean. $1,000 firm. That's in the budget. Oh, this is way too cool. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. Is this guy trying to sell a bike and using a video of him doing a burnout with it to sell it? What did he say? What the fuck did he just say? Damn. Yeah, that's tempting. Now he blew the fucking tire off. Dude, you can get a whole house for $1,000? A nice one at that. Has a V8 diesel engine and it did run and drive last year. What? Yeah, last year before you tore it apart. What are you talking about? Asking $1,000 will need to be towed from spot in wherever that is. If full asking price of $1,000 is paid,
I will pay for a free tow for any location in Anchorage. If not paid, I'll...
So he's basically asking for $750. Yeah, whatever. Oh wait, this guy looks like a good salesman. Holy shit. Wait, this is actually a decent vehicle. Nissan Murano S Sport. Oh my god, a Sport. Trade or best offer. Very clean car, both inside and out. You know, just with his smile, I might have to put this on the top number 1 for potential buying potentials for $500. $500? This is only $500? I'm buying that. We found Alaska's contender. I think we got to go somewhere else now. Maybe I just need to go further north in Florida. I feel like Florida is just crazy. No. Maybe I need to go. Where is a good place to go? Holy shit. Where will $1,000 actually get you something decent? Oh, you know what? Boom. Pin detector. Let's give it 500 miles. Okay, there's got to be something decent for a band here, right? Holy shit. Guys, if you want a good ass car for only a band, go to India. What? This thing hits 220 miles an hour. Yeah. India definitely won. And it's a manual. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy. I'm definitely buying this. Why is his stance so wide? Holy. Yeah, India is cooking right now. This thing is sick too. Honda Brio VTEC, and it's a manual. Oh, okay, it's a little bit scratched up. Yeah, I mean, like, it's decent, like, whatever, but hey, for a band, it's great. Another place I wanted to visit was Costa Rica. I'm sure they have some crazy shit here. Ooh, free Honda. Damn, what? Wait, this is sweet. I have no idea what this even is. Nissan B12 with a B13 motor. Okay, dang. For only $900. Wow. This is beautiful. I'm definitely buying this. The beautiful view as well. The dude looking in his trunk or whatever. Dang. That is nice. Wait, Costa Rica knows what's up. This is free? Stop. It's a 2.4 liter turbo diesel. Holy. And it's got all those off-roading lights. Dang, they're just giving stuff away in Costa Rica. This is beautiful. I have to go here. Wow. Besides the image quality, this is beautiful as well. And it's only $10. Holy shit. Holy. We got the crap Civic with the shitty wheels and the stupid banner for free as well. Did they paint their drum brakes? They painted the drum brakes. I've never seen painted drum brakes before. That's crazy. I got the M grills back there as well. These guys know what's up. For 27 Costa Rican colones, you can get this thing with a Can-Am intake. This stupid grill. And it'll get you from point A to point B every time, I'm sure. I feel like this looks like a reliable car. The Echo, whatever that is. Toyota Echo. And it's manual. And it's firm for $15. $27, I mean. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, Costa Rica definitely has the best offers for only $1,000. If you're broke like me, you gotta go to Costa Rica and get a car and drive it back somehow. What? This is cool. Yeah, whatever. Okay, you know what? It's time to go elsewhere. I feel like we go to Vietnam, right? Did we go to Vietnam? I feel like we do.
Mater, I think that tree was just speaking Vietnamese.
Wait, they have some good options too. A free, they just give people BMWs. The heck? Only 37 with the 5 Series. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I gotta catch my freaking shit. Okay, we got the M pedals, which means it's that much faster. No M grills, which means it's a little slow. It's a 520i in the F10. That is insane. I've never even seen that. Okay, 520i in the F10 chassis with the M pedals. I feel like this is a good... you know what? I would not take this for free. This shit is ass. I'd pay to get rid of that shit. Yet another beautiful city to visit. Let's go to Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, that is exactly what I was looking for. Available in Atlanta, have a fleet of exotic vehicles. Dang, this thing kind of pulls. I think it's a striker, but I'd still buy it for only 900 bucks. That's crazy. You just gotta like dump it when you're done, you know, whatever. It's chill like that. You know, maybe we need to look for Hellcats in Atlanta. They're just coming to me. The SRT approval package that changes lives. Read this if you're ready to upgrade your whole vibe. If you've ever pictured yourself pulling up in an SRT, the engine rumbling, heads turning, strangers staring like, who's that? Who wrote this shit? Grok wrote this, dude. Holy shit. Or some guy named like John Smith wrote this. Only 650 bucks? That's crazy. Dang, a band will take you further than I thought it would though. Like I thought I was stuck in a rut, but just a band, I can get all of these SRTs, dude. Scat Pack down at the team at One Chevrolet something. So, okay, if you want a cheap, fast car, go to Atlanta and get one of these. Let's go to Missouri. Awesome. Okay, I'm in Missouri. These things look pretty miserable. Anyway, I'm thinking since this shit looks so bad, we turn the tables here a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. Let's set the minimum to $100,000. They don't even have shit for 100K. I said, the $10 million Civic. It only has 1,500 miles. I feel like that's fair. Just a feeler post to gauge the interest. All right, bitch. People are not gonna spend $10 million. Wow, this is like the exact same spec as my first Civic. It's pretty clean though. I mean, like I like it, but actually my first Civic was older. Anyway, it's a boost. It's boosted though. Wait, where's the engine picture? Oh shit, I didn't even see that snail down there. Holy dang. Is he just pulling in like fucking hot air though? The intake is just in the like down here. Okay, you know, for 100K I'm kind of pissed. I'm spending $100,000. $100,000. I can get this? Are you fucking with me? You guys want me to spend $100,000 for this shit? I was getting better things for 1,000. You know, maybe the rich do have it bad. This is chill though. Something very, very light. Acura NSX. Yes, I can get a forklift. Holy shit, I can get multiple forklifts. And that thing, I'm always seeing the TSA people driving around on this thing, or like the plane dudes. I love those. I feel like if I was ever gonna like get a bunch of minions or something, I need to get them all these forklifts and shit. I need to get a forklift certification so badly. Holy shit. Those tires. Damn! I'm sorry. I need to get 100K because holy shit, I need a fucking one of these. Yeah, I mean, this shit is all right, I guess. Like, I feel like I could get something better than this for a band. This shit is ass. Wait, what? That's chill as fuck. That's chill as fuck. Big ass house, big barn. Holy. All right, I'm sick of this place. It's miserable. I'm going to Detroit, Michigan. Let's see what you can get for 100 grand in Detroit. Dude, what the fuck? For 100 grand, you can't have shit in Detroit. You have to make 6 figures to get this in Detroit. Holy shit. Wait, we're actually not even in Detroit yet. We're in Grand Rapids. God. Well, let's see how far you can get with $1,000. Boring. And bus available with a pole? 18 to 40 passenger bus available? Hidden information? Wait a minute. This might be my next purchase. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is the worst photo I've ever seen. Lincoln Continental. Holy, that is cushy. That shit looks like horrible. Asking for 3 grand. Why'd you list it for 1,000 then? Why did you list it for oh, because it's listed 43 weeks ago. They probably took it down 2 bands because it has been 43 weeks since it's been fucking touched. It's chill. I mean, it's chill. Holy shit. What happened? Runs good. Just had a tune-up recently. The frame recently snapped, so it has to be towed. Yeah, what tune-up did you possibly get to make up for the fucking taco-ness of this truck? This sucks. Don't go to West Bloomfield in Michigan. This is the last thing you see in West Bloomfield before you get slimed out. I think we go to Denver, and then now we're like right in the middle. Oh, all these Jeep Cherokees are so cheap for some reason. Needs some work. Transmission went out. That's okay. The engine was replaced in 2020. I mean, you need to toss a transmission in it, but like, it looks cool. If I was to get an off-roading rig, this could be a contender. But I'm looking for something luxury. Speaking of luxury, I love the decals. Starts and drives every day. Interior is kind of mid. You didn't even take a picture of it. It was so mid. Wait. I have to take this in for a second. So the interior was so mid that not only did they not take a picture of it, but they were willing to post a picture of the exterior instead of the interior. Did they draw the door handles on? Are those real door handles or are they just drawn on? So in the whole fucking this area, this is all you can get for $1,000? Let's go to Seattle. A GMC Jimmy. Yeah, let me hold this thought for a minute. I like it. I really mess with like the atmosphere of it. The door card could be on there. That would be a plus, I guess. And the door handle didn't have to be stuck open necessarily, but I like the idea of this a lot. Oh, wait, you know where we need to go? Holy shit. East Oakland. All right. Now we're just in we're just in Oakland. Let's see what we can get here. Dude, Oakland has more options than all of the Pacific Northwest. That's crazy. What? Wait, what? Wait, this is clean. Does not run. Not sure what's wrong. This is a decent deal for East Oakland. Thin tires, but you could sell the bumpers and the seats for a band. Like, you'd be chilling. This is a flip. All right, let's see. Maybe New York? Brand new Honda Civic in home finance. Can I just have something in cash, please? Just cash. Rental. Fuck, you cannot have shit. Oh, okay, just a little, definitely like a lot of headlight restoration, and then a little bit of elbow grease, as they say. It was working fine till it started to sputter out and die. That is brutal. Yeah, I mean, it looks clean if you just like figure out why it's sputtering out and dying. Maybe we have to upgrade the budget. Maybe I just need to go get a job. Let's see, how much money could I make if I actually had a job? Maybe $1 trillion. I can only do 100 million. Oh shit. Okay, well that's not going to be as hard, so let's see what I can get for $100 million minimum. Excuse me, $100 million minimum? Nothing? Maybe we need a bigger radius. $100 million. I just can't get shit from. You can't have shit in New York. Phoenix, Arizona. You literally can't get anything for a minimum of $100 million. About 10 million. No. Nothing. Oh, maybe I could afford this very clean G35. $5 million bucks. Not bad. Is this guy flipping off the camera? I'm pissed. It's too loud. It's too loud. It's just simply too loud. Stupid stickers as well. I freaking hate it. Man, we need to go to Vegas. I think that's the problem. We're just not in Vegas. This is not motivating to get a job, to be honest. 3,500,000. It's a bean, an LL Bean. These things are sweet, no? Like, I'm not that picky about whether it's automatic or not, but like, if I'm gonna get an automatic car, it has to be very new. And if I'm gonna get a manual car, then it has to be, I don't care. Like, it can be anything. I'll lower my standards a bit. 100 grand. Now that I'm broke, I mean, this shit is, this is getting decent. Maybe I should get a job. Oh, whoa. Oh my God. Peak Italian engineering. This would be a good daily. Holy. Is that bulletproof glass? The Atlas APC. This isn't just another armored vehicle. It's a battle-proven armored personal carrier. Currently deployed in active combat zones around the globe. And you can just buy one of these? Only $425K. It's got the Snoop Dogg thing, the little knob, so you can like do whatever. These are definitely subwoofers. Even if they're not, I think they're subwoofers. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. They got like 4 8s in there. 5, 6. Damn, they got a bunch of. Damn. How do you even see when you're driving this? Oh, that's how you see when you're driving it, because they got the Osmo Pocket 3 up there. Yeah, I'll pick this up. What do I do? Located just outside of Las Vegas. Okay, hey, I mean, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas or something like that. Is this Vegas or is this Mars? I can't tell. This is sick. This is absolutely sick. Oh, I'm buying this. I'm buying this. Simply, I'm buying this. Oh, I clicked off. I guess I can't get it. Oh, but the Supra. Oh, 1,000 horsepower Supra. Whoa. Whoa. I like this strut bar. It'll make it hard to work on a little bit, but I like it. Dude, even the oil catch can is like fucking chrome. Everything's chrome in the future. Holy shit. Oh, holy shit. This looks like the rent to income prices chart from like the 80s to 2026. This is sick. I mean, like, this graph is sick, but that's not necessarily sick. I'm gonna buy it, I think. Yeah, I'll pick this up after I get a job. This sucks. This is art in somebody's yard. I don't give a shit about this. And I'm not paying $125,000 for it. I'm not. Decent. It's chill. These things are tiny in real life. I didn't realize until I saw one like a couple years ago for the first time. They're like very small. Okay, so you know what? Maybe I'll have to go get a job, because there are some decent, I guess, like some decent dailies in this fucking in this town, but you know what? I'm gonna go apply for a job right now. Wait, never mind. I don't feel like it. See what the Mormons have for us. All right, Mormons, lock in. Bunch of trucks. That is exactly what I expected. This is sweet. I'm definitely pulling up to the functions in this thing. The functions that I'm invited to. And also, how do they have 5% tint on this jit? Oh, no, they don't. I'm tweaking. Wait, what? Am I tweaking? Like, this is 5% tint and this is 0 tint. Whatever. They just knew how to do it back in the day, I guess. They just knew how to do. Oh, holy shit. 190 for only 400 grand. I feel like that's doable. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It's 399K. 1990 Mercedes-Benz 190e Evo 2 is an exceptionally rare opportunity to own one of these most iconic Homo sapien cars ever built. This is sick, and it's a manual. It fits my standards. Maybe I will go get a job because it is decent. Too bright. Because I know I come from the gutter. But since there's like a mid edit on this, I might have to buy it. Like,
Let me ask you a fucking question. Do you know how to edit videos? You're on somebody's platform that literally has videos up with editing, dumbass.
I'll take out a little reverse home mortgage or some shit. You know, maybe I'm just a little bit sick of Utah, the United Kingdom. Yes. Let's see what we can get. Let's see what 1,010. No. 1,000. I'm not that broke. See what €1,000 can get us here in UK. £1,000 or whatever. Red Kia Rio. 85,000 kilometers. Manual. Okay. I mean, it looks pretty chill. Really boring and crappy. But hey, let's see what else we can get. What the whole lot of shit. Cash for unwanted vehicles. No way. For €250. What? You can get an 86 M635 CSI? No fucking way.
No, they have the ultra low emission zones and stuff.
So wait, how do I get this? Can I have this? Wait, I actually really need this. The best song in the UK. I mean, it's alright considering it's on a golf course, but considering the mileage, I don't think €200 is worth it. £200 or whatever the fuck. Yeah, this junk is crap. This junk is just crap. Germany and Munich. What the heck? You guys have, damn, this logo is big. Holy shit, they are proud of this $1,000 car. Wow. German engineering, am I right? Ooh, okay, that's more like it. This is more my speed. Okay, that's cool. This guy's got the side smirk going on. That's pretty sick. Comes with everything in the photo. Whistler, Canada. A little bit of skiing, a little bit of biking, a little bit of screwing around. I'm sure they have some crazy bikes for sale in Canada, but we're looking for cars nonetheless. $120 and you can get this sick car with a freaking scratch on its eye? Whoa. Serious customers only. Message me with phone if you're interested. You cannot be acting like this is a cool car when you got the freaking scratch all up on the eye. This is more like it. Wait, this is legit. Oh, wait, a house? You can get a house for $650? This is nice. It's got the V6 as well. You got the kitchen, the bed, storage. Wait, this is cool. I feel like this is actually pretty cool for $650. Mazda Tribute. What kind of tribute? It's a mechanic special. Luckily, I'm a special mechanic when you think about it. So, frame is in good shape, no dents, great on fuel, recent wear, blah, blah, blah. Has a rough idle, not bad. Burns oil. Okay, yeah. I got a BMW, I know. Gas dial does not work properly. Okay, no big. AC doesn't work. Oh, that's kind of a, that's not good. Right side view mirror was falling off. Fuck. Wait, I don't know if I can do it then. Message me with any questions. No, I will not. I need 500 miles of Wyoming. Let's see what we got in Wyoming. Bentley, Chrysler. This vehicle, it's available for parts only, motor sold, catalyst sold. Bad. Why are you guys listing this junk under vehicles? I mean, there is a vehicle there, I suppose. Okay, they got me there. Wait, there's a golden pirate. That's funny. Keys for most vehicles. Wait, what the fuck? This dude is selling the key to the city. Okay, that's ball. Holy. Dude, wait, I have a crazy idea. I get the striker from earlier, and then I get this guy to help me get a key for it. Think about it. Okay, what else can I get in Wyoming for $1,000? No. Hydrojet trailer. What the fuck? That sounds badass. Count me in. That is cool. Motor is bad. Motor got pulled. Fuck. Wait, but this sounds badass though. I don't even know what it is. Hydrojet trailer. Is it like a pressure washing thing? I don't know. Wait, let's try to figure this out. Idle, the choke, wheel speed. Wait, why is this all written with Sharpie? I mean, it's in the budget. Bit of a mess, but doing my best. Oh, that's funny. Mercedes Mercedes-Benz CLA class. Okay. Selling my 2014 Mercedes-Benz. Only 30,000 miles for 20K. Interesting. You think they'd take $1,000? Message. Fuck. All right, now I wanna go to Kirkland. Ooh, Rockford. That's badass. And I'll just get outside of Chicago to Scumberg. I forgot to set it to $1,000. No, these are so sick. Let's see. So Kirkland already has some good and cheap options, but I'm gonna have to just go a little bit lower. Oh, but these are decent. These are not that bad. Everybody loves to modify their cars, but 90% of the people that I know do it completely wrong. Today I'm going over 7 different builds so you can learn how to actually modify your car depending on what you want. If you're building a drift car, then there are 8 crucial steps you need to take to build an awesome sliding machine. And don't worry, I'm not talking about 500 horsepower big turbo drift missile bullshit. You just need something predictable, balanced, and relatively reliable. The first thing to look at would be your car's differential. If your car has an open diff, then let's take a step back real quick. Don't even try sliding that thing yet. The only person drifting a car with an open diff is going to be Ken Block. If you try drifting like this, one tire is going to be doing all the work while the other one is just watching. But you have a couple options here. If you have some bread, go for an LSD. If you don't, then it's time to lay down some welds. If you're trying to make a decent drift build, then get both wheels spinning or else. The next thing to worry about would be suspension. Let's be honest, your 20-year-old shocks are more beat up than a marketplace 240SX with 20 previous owners. If your car is bouncing through every corner, you're not going to be linking shit. When you're budgeting out this drift build, definitely set aside some extra cash for nice suspension. Nice coilovers are going to make a huge difference. That being said, you don't need anything too crazy like 3-way coilovers or some bullshit, but something in the mid-price range is going to be worthwhile. Just don't cheap out too much on coilovers because they're super important. While we're talking about suspension, you should definitely consider getting an angle kit. You don't need some Formula Drift NASA package, but more steering angle helps save bad entries and lets you hold a bigger angle without smacking into a tire barrier or a cement wall, better yet. Having a kit like this is super helpful for when you're starting out, so you have a little bit of extra room to correct your mistakes. There are other mods to help improve steering angle, like extended lower control arms or cut knuckles, so those options are worth looking into as well. The next mod that every drift car needs is a solid clutch. I'm gonna be honest, the stock clutch is probably not gonna work or last very long. When you're drifting, you're always gonna be kicking the clutch to get loose, especially with less horsepower. So upgrading to at least a stage 2 or performance clutch is definitely gonna be worth it. We also need to talk about cooling. Every new drifter ignores their car's cooling system until they're parked in the pits with steam pouring out like it's a vape convention. To avoid being that guy, upgrade your radiator and fans, make sure your intake temps are low, and maybe even throw in an oil cooler if you don't have one. The more cooling you have means the more track time you get. Drifting is abusive.
So fix it now.
After you get your cooling system figured out, maybe you should consider a hydraulic handbrake. This is actually a mod that I don't recommend, but I'm gonna throw it in here anyway. The hydraulic handbrake is almost like an oops I messed up I need to continue sliding button. A brake is for slowing down and it has no steez when it comes to drifting. But if you're new to drifting, you're gonna be pulling your handbrake anyway. And it's best not to snap your brake cable, so you might as well go with a hydraulic e-brake. It'll make it a lot easier since it will lock the wheels right away, and it takes very little effort to pull. That being said, hydros are for chuds, so it's kind of optional for a drift build. But something that I find mandatory is a bucket seat and steering wheel setup. If you're sliding around in your seat, grabbing onto the door panel every time you transition, that's not driving skill, that's just survival. Getting a bucket seat will have you planted in the car, and you won't even need to think about it anymore. You can put all of your focus into actually drifting the car instead of holding on for dear life. This is actually a huge mod. Last but definitely not least, the seat time mod. Before you buy the neon lug nuts and anime toe straps, you should probably spend your money on tires, gas, and event entries. The best mod for drifting is actually learning how to drift. It's pretty difficult to get good at, but not nearly as hard as rally driving. If you're building a rally car and the first things you bought were a shiny livery replica of the Audi Sport Quattro, a blow-off valve, and underglow, then we gotta restart real quick. Rally ain't no cars and coffee in the dirt. Rally is launching a car through the woods at irresponsible speeds, while rocks, potholes, mud, trees, and physics all try to kill you at once. Your car does not need to be flashy. It needs to be insanely durable and easy to drive. You're gonna have to follow these 8 steps to build this thing. Of course, we're gonna start with suspension, an absolute no-brainer here. This thing cannot be slammed on coilovers or stanced on washers. You're gonna need some solid suspension with good travel. When you're looking for rally suspension, here's what you're gonna need: inverted dampers, durable mounting ears, and the ability to adjust things like damping strength, ride height, camber, and caster. Basically just all that good stuff. Your car is gonna be going over bumps, jumps, potholes, and you can't have super stiff suspension or else you're gonna be airborne for half the race. The next thing you should invest in is a skid plate to protect your oil pan, transmission, differential, fuel tank, exhaust, or really anything important that the ground could touch. It would take one softball-sized rock to turn your oil pan into modern art. If this happens mid-race, you and your co-driver are gonna be going for a hike. Getting a piece of metal to cover these parts is a lot cheaper than replacing the parts most of the time. So it's definitely worth it. It doesn't really matter if the car doesn't stay on the track though. That's why you'll need to invest in a good set of tires. Good rally tires are surprisingly important. Gravel, snow, mud, whatever surface you're on, having the right tire for the job is crucial. If you bring street tires into rally, they're either blowing up or you're gonna spectate from a ditch. While you're getting your tires changed, you might as well pick up some mud flaps too. First of all, they look cool, but more importantly, they save your paint, keep debris down, and stop your car from getting sandblasted every time you drive. It's a functional reason to make the car look better, and it's likely that they're required in whatever event you're attending. More importantly, do you spend a lot of time on your phone? I need to put you on Tester Up. Tester Up lets you earn real money by testing apps. It's super simple. All you have to do is sign up, pick an app to test, then complete simple tasks like playing a game or answering survey questions. That's literally it. Also, you don't have to pay anything. It's completely free. You can choose which games you want to test and which surveys you want to answer. I saw this game that I wanted to test out. I just downloaded it, played it for a few minutes, and earned real money by sharing my feedback. It's really simple and a fun way to make some money. Everyone who signs up through my link gets a $5 sign-up bonus depending on where you live. I really like Tester Up because the payouts happen within 24 hours and go directly to your bank. Also, you can make up to $80 per app that you test, which is just insane. This app has a 4.2 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and over 22 million users, so you know it's legit. There's constantly new things to do, so you'll definitely find a game that you already enjoy. Why not leave some feedback and earn some extra money? Download Tester Up for free right now by using my link in the description, the pinned comment, or by scanning the QR code on screen. Before you drive this thing for real, we should bulletproof the engine a bit. Rally cars work hard at all speeds. Not only will you be regularly hitting the limiter, but your car is also going to be covered in all sorts of elements. It's super important to have radiator protection, solid fans, clean airflow, and maybe even an oil cooler depending on the setup. Overheating 5 miles into a stage would be super embarrassing. I mentioned clean airflow, so let's talk about filtration for a minute. Clean airflow would come from a nice intake filter with sealed routing because keeping water and dirt out is mandatory. If your engine inhales some of the environment, that shit is locking up. Also, don't forget the cabin air filter because you don't want to be inhaling the environment either. I know this sounds counterintuitive, but having a roof scoop actually helps prevent dust from getting inside the car by pressuring the cabin. So maybe consider doing that. If you think it's hard to see with dust in the cabin, then try seeing with bad headlights. Driving 100 miles an hour through a forest at night is crazy, but doing it with stock headlights is psychotic. For a rally build, you definitely need to upgrade your lighting, or you're gonna end up in a tree. Make sure everything is wired up nicely so you don't go blind mid-race, and don't cheap out on lights too much. Remember the hydraulic e-brake I was hitting on earlier? Well, now is a time you might actually want one. I actually do recommend a hydro e-brake for this build because on a rally stage, it's not about if you will mess up, it's about when you're gonna mess up. A rally course typically isn't as forgiving as a drift track, so definitely make sure that brake is easy to grab when you need it. It's fair to say that the most important thing about a rally build is its reliability. So before you take this thing out, be sure to check up on the fluids, bushings, wheel bearings, brake lines, basically everything else. Rally exposes the weak parts of your car very quickly, so make sure you don't have many. Let's say you want to build a track car. If you're chasing big power numbers while building a track car, then you've got it all wrong. Track days are meant to be fun. It's all about driving your car hard and improving. Nobody cares what your car makes on a dyno when it's overheating and dripping fluids all over the parking lot. A big part of going fast on a track is being able to go slow, so you should probably upgrade your brakes. Not every car needs a brake upgrade, but if you're gonna whip your mom's SUV around a track for a couple hours, you're definitely gonna want to be able to stop eventually. Brake pads and rotors are important, but also upgrade your brake lines while you're at it. Your stock street pads were designed for stop and go traffic with the occasional Tesla brake check, not repeatedly going from 100 miles an hour down to 40. If your brake pedal goes soft after 2 laps, this is a massive issue, and your brakes are probably fading. But that's not as bad as going bald. I'm talking about tires. I know I keep mentioning tires, but I feel like most people don't understand how much of a difference they actually make, especially with a track build. Upgrading tires will completely transform the feel of your car more than most power mods ever will. With better tires, you get better grip, a shorter braking distance, you can accelerate faster, and you carry speed through the corners so nicely. If you're thinking about getting some nice rims, definitely put that money into tires instead. Those rims aren't going to look that great once they've been understeered into a barrier. The suspension setup for track cars is a lot different than it is for drift or rally. I feel like a lot of the reasonably priced, high quality coilovers are meant for track driving, which is nice. As well as coilovers, you can get some solid sway bars, which will make a huge difference. They don't change your car's vertical travel, but they keep the chassis from rolling through the corners. A bit of camber is good, but don't make that crap look weird. If you feel like you're on a roller coaster while you're driving, you're losing so much potential. Getting a bucket seat, figuring out a solid seating position, and proper steering wheel placement will make you that much better at driving. If you get comfortable in the car and don't feel like the car is controlling you, you're gonna shave a lot of time off your laps. Also, get some safety gear, dude. As you're improving, you're definitely gonna make some mistakes, and it's better to do that with a helmet than without. Most of the time, a track is gonna require that you have some safety things anyway, like a fire extinguisher, helmet, harness, tow hitch, and all that good stuff to keep you alive. So you might as well invest in it anyway. If your main motorsport is about arriving somewhere safely and comfortably, parking at an angle, and standing next to your engine bay with a matcha in hand, this build list is for you. There is absolutely nothing wrong with building a car strictly for meets, cruises, looking suspiciously clean in parking lots. No hate at all. Not every car needs to set lap records or be able to hit clutch kicks in an industrial loading zone. Some cars are just built to be cool to hear and look at. There are a lot of things that can go into a build like this, but the foundation for any good show car is a nice pair of shoes. Good fitment and a nice set of wheels can completely turn an average car into a neck breaker. Bad fitment kind of makes you look like a poser. Definitely figure out your ride height and wheels first. This isn't something that you'd have to worry about with any of the previous builds, but keeping a show car clean makes a huge difference. Consider grabbing yourself a detailing kit and some other cleaning products. Half of the battle at Cars and Coffee is paint condition. No one likes rusty, sunburnt hoods with paint flakes. Learn how to buff out all the small scratches and imperfections, and you're probably good to go. The next thing that makes a really good show car is a nice exhaust. Notice how I didn't say straight pipe. I'm talking about a tasteful exhaust that genuinely sounds good. If you're the trumpet pulling up to the meet, you're probably not going to get any respect, but you could probably make up for it with a really nice interior. Those are super important for builds like this. You're going to need a clean steering wheel, tasteful shift knob, sporty seats if they fit the build, and just a mint looking interior overall. If your headliner is sagging, you might actually get kicked out of the meet. People absolutely look inside your car when you walk away, so if the passenger seat is filled with McDonald's wrappers, empty energy drink cans, or other junk, you'll lose even more respect. Keep that thing clean, dude. Another important part of the interior is a sound system.
I call them the dogs. Listen to them bark.
You're going to want to invest in the sound system a good bit. Having high quality audio with a nice head unit shows that you know what you're doing. Going with a brand like Sundown or JL for the subwoofer shows that you're not cheaping out and you know what's up. Upgrading the tweeters and other speakers is super important too. Bass is cool on its own, but it will not make up for shitty high notes. It's not too hard to swap or clean your headlights. Having clean headlights and taillights makes your car actually look that much better. If your shit is foggy and yellow, it makes the whole rest of the car look old. Sometimes, and this is a hard sometimes, ambient lighting inside the car can look cool, I guess, depending on how well you do it. I'm definitely not talking about TikTok shop RGB rope shit. I mean just like some nice interior lights. I don't know, you know what I mean. Clean your engine bay. Having a build without rusted out headers and loose wires everywhere is gonna clear the car parked next to you. If your junk looks all shiny and organized, people are gonna be drooling all over your car, I swear. Whenever people ask to see what's under the hood, you'll actually be confident enough to show them for once. The social mod is also pretty huge for this car scene. Learn how to talk to people and the rest will come naturally. If you pull up to a car meet and just sit in the corner on your phone, you're not gonna be able to learn shit about cars or meet new people. You should be complimenting other builds, trying your best best not to rev bomb the parking lot and possibly even smiling at people if you're feeling super brave. I don't know. Here's the harsh reality. At a car meet, no one is gonna have fond memories of the dude with the loudest exhaust. They're gonna remember the chill driver with a super clean build. If you're into this clean style of modifying cars, but aren't really into the over-the-top polishing bullshit, then maybe you just need to learn how to build a really clean daily driver. If you want to modify your daily, and the first thing you think of is to install coilovers, let me try to talk some sense into you. A daily driver has one main job. Start every morning, get you where you need to go, and make sure you don't hate owning it. It's pretty simple when you think about it. Somehow, a lot of people forget this and turn their commute into a punishment ritual. I may or may not be one of these people. As I was saying with the coilovers, suspension mods are going to be super noticeable in your daily. Honestly, the stock suspension is usually going to be good enough, but if you'd like a nicer looking ride height with a similar driving feel, lowering springs are probably the way to go for you. You could go with coilovers if you get some high quality comfortable ones, but trust me, if your car starts jumping over every crack in the road, you're going to get tired of it eventually. If you don't get tired of it, your passengers will. We also need to talk about the maintenance mod. I know you wanted a catback exhaust and some awesome carbon fiber mirror caps, but if you're going to modify your daily at all, you should make sure it's a really solid car before you do anything too crazy. So before you put straight cut gears and a big turbo on your daily driver, just think about that transmission noise on the 15th hour of a road trip. Cleaning, one of the most overlooked mods, guys. Keep your shit clean. If you're going to throw all your garbage on the ground in the back, you should try cleaning it out when you get home. I'm not talking about insane detailing like with the show cars, but just keep your junk in order. Comfort is one of the most important parts of your daily driver, so here's some things you should consider to improve it. Try getting some legal tint installed by a professional. You could do it yourself, but it's low-key worth it to just have someone else do it to you so that shit doesn't bubble up. Better speakers are a game changer as well. You don't need anything too impressive to show off at a car meet or something, but I definitely think having some good bass and upgraded door speakers is worth it. If you can't drive, you could consider a backup camera as well. If your seats are uncomfortable, you could get some more sporty seats that hug you a little more, but also aren't actual racing bucket seats. If it's cold where you live, you could also get a remote start. Or if it's warm where you live, you could also get a remote start because they're cool anyway. If you have an older car, maybe consider ripping the interior out and installing some sound deadening. Having a quiet ride for the daily can be pretty nice. Make your car into something that you actually want to drive every day. These mods are ones that you would actually appreciate every time, not just once a month at a car meet. Try some tasteful exterior mods as well. Good light bulbs, restored headlights, a clean front windshield, maybe even some cool fog lights. Having a daily driver that allows you to see at nighttime is awesome. Having shitty headlights isn't really okay for any car, but especially not your daily driver, which you'll probably be driving through some rough weather and dark nights with. Now I want to talk about some fun mods for daily drivers. Getting a sport intake that's specifically designed for your car can be really nice. It's not going to make chassis twisting power or anything, but you might at least get better throttle response and cooler noises from the car. The exhaust can easily be f***ed up, so tread lightly when you're messing with this one. You can't really go wrong if you're just deleting or swapping the mufflers, but your daily can be almost unbearable if you make it sound like shit. This one really depends on your car, so do your research, but in my personal experience, I kind of regret putting catless headers on my car because the exhaust note just does not sound that cool at the low end anymore. In my opinion, cosmetic mods for a daily driver should be pretty minimal, meaning OEM plus, meaning just make the car look a little better than it did from the factory. Your first few mods probably shouldn't be anything that'll sacrifice comfort until you're ready to actually make this thing into a race car. If you don't care about any of this and would prefer no comfort mods with all power, try building a drag car. If you're building a drag car, your first thought is probably going to be about making big power. If you actually want to make some decent times, you're going to need a really good grip and an awesome transmission. Drag racing looks simple on the outside. It looks like they're just flooring it in a straight line, which is wrong. Sort of. Drag racing is about putting all of the power down as well as possible without turning your drivetrain into dust. I'm gonna say it again, tires. Drag radials, slicks, correct tire size, proper pressure, it all matters. Horsepower doesn't mean anything if it doesn't get put to the ground. Yeah, it's boring, but it's the truth, unfortunately. At least with a build like this, you can get some thick tires that are gonna look sick. The next thing you want to think about is not breaking your shit. The stock driveline parts on most cars cars are good enough for a daily, but they don't love hard launches on sticky tires. Be sure to upgrade the differential, get some stronger axles, and a fatter drive shaft if you're making really big power. If you skip this step, expect a loud metallic noise to follow you until the finish line. As far as suspension goes, weight transfer really matters. You want the car to plant the tires, not squat weirdly and fishtail. So you should find some suspension that helps make this happen. The last thing you want is to be popping wheelies and catching air or some shit. Actually, the last thing you want to be doing is blowing up. So be sure to upgrade the cooling system. Cooling a drag car is a bit different than other builds. A lot of drag cars run a compact radiator, but in some classes, they remove it entirely and rely on the cool down between races. You could also get an electric water pump so the car can cool down while the engine is off, which is huge for cooling down between runs. Switching to an electric fan is also pretty cool because the mechanical ones just rob a tiny bit of that precious horsepower. As far as the fuel system goes, it's super important because you want more power. You're gonna have to supply it with more fuel at once, which means upgraded injectors, upgraded fuel pump, stronger lines, high quality fuel, and probably consider building a fuel cell as well. Having a fuel cell means you can fill up enough for the race without adding too much weight. Definitely get this thing tuned as well because you need to have a pretty perfect air-fuel ratio. Weight reduction is very easy and essential to drag racing. You don't need some cushy seat bullshit while you're trying to make some good time. Take out all your trash, sound deadening, gut the interior, whatever it takes to make this car lighter. As far as safety goes, you should definitely have a helmet, good brakes, drive shaft loops, and somewhat light roll cage. A harness depending on the speed and rules, and maybe even a parachute if you're a freak and got motion like that. Fast cars need stopping plans. For a build like this, it's good to be taking note of what's going on as you're driving and staying consistent with your specs. You should be logging data, you should have a tire pressure routine, basically do all of the boring repeatable preps so you're not blowing your shit up when it comes down to it. If you'd like to build an off-road vehicle, definitely avoid jumping straight into the cosmetic mods. A lot of people will just get a light bar and a winch, and this build won't see anything more intense than the curb of the Starbucks drive-thru. Off-roading is not about looking capable, it's about actually getting through all the bullshit that gets thrown at you in nature. Go with all terrains if you're gonna do some city driving and off-roading. Use mud tires for that really sloppy stuff, and rugged terrains for the kind of in-betweens. Go for proper sizes, decent sidewalls, correct pressure, anything but street tires in the mud. Recovery gear is also super important. This is where beginners usually mess up. If you're on your way out to some cool trails, you don't want to get stuck out there. Be sure to bring a tow strap, some traction boards, a winch, and a JBL. Don't forget the JBL because off-roading would suck without some music. Eventually, you will get stuck. The best piece of recovery gear is another person in another vehicle, so be sure to install the friend mod. When you're off-roading, you don't need the biggest, baddest lift kit. Getting sensible lift with some quality shocks and springs makes total sense though. Some people lift their shit way too high and it just looks goofy without actually changing the ground clearance. Underbody protection is also really nice to have when you're off-roading. Ideally, you'll be doing some cool shit like crawling over some rocks or something, and you don't want to be worrying about every time your undercarriage scrapes a rock. Installing a skid plate and other armor under there is totally worth it. It's better than putting a hole in your oil pan at least. Getting lockers and other traction aids is really good for off-roading. You could upgrade to something like a locking diff, or maybe even have a limited slip differential. At least something that's gonna get more than one wheel spinning. It's a huge upgrade for when the terrain gets real. An air compressor for changing your tire pressure on the go is surprisingly helpful. Lower tire pressure can improve grip and also just makes the ride a little bit more comfortable. Don't forget to air them back up before driving on the road with all the boring normal cars though. As far as lighting an off-road build, it's pretty similar to Rally for the front end, but you can also toss a bunch of cool lights on the sides and shit for the sake of it. Seeing is key when you're off-roading, but just please don't be the dude who uses these lights on a normal road. Holy shit, that pisses me off. If you've done everything right, you will naturally have a sick looking off-roading build without all the LARPing. You also now have a free pass to shoot TikToks at the gas pump with your rig. Most first car videos will tell you to buy a boring ass car that you would probably hate, but today I'm gonna put you on game by giving you 20 cheap, reliable, and fast cars that you might not even know about. I know this one seems pretty basic, but the V6 Honda Accords are actually pretty badass. It's like a Civic the long way, and reasonably quick from the factory. If you find one of these with a J35 engine, they can have somewhere between 240 and 280 horsepower stock. And it's Honda, so you can just bang the limiter all day. This thing is great for a first car, but if you want basically the same thing but a little sportier, you could go for the Acura TL Type best. I mean, just look at this thing. It's so clean and also comes with a J35. Although these cars are both front wheel drive, the Acura comes with a limited slip differential, which is pretty badass for a first car if you ask me. If you're not looking for a cushy sedan and need something a bit more raw and adventurous, look no further than the Subaru Forester XT. I love the Subaru Forester XT. I think they can look slightly goofy, but otherwise it's a great choice for a first car. They come with a turbo 4-banger and can come with a manual transmission. Best of all, you get Subaru's all-wheel drive, which is really fun for the winter. These cars aren't the fastest by any means, but when done right, they can look super clean, drive nicely, and handle a lot of rally style stuff. Best of all, they're super cheap. I feel like this is one of the best options if you live in a place with kind of rough weather, or lots of dirt roads at least. These things can be built into awesome adventure cars, or you could just let your 1.8 GPA take over and slam it. If you'd rather stay on the asphalt and have a car that pulls really hard for no reason at all, then let me put you on the Ford Taurus SHO. I wasn't even aware of these cars until recently, but it quickly became one of my favorite cheap, fast, and reliable options. It's a little faster than cheap or reliable, but still an awesome option. It's like the faster and slightly more expensive version of the Accord V6. These things are absolute sleepers. They come with Ford's EcoBoost engines and make around 365 horsepower from the factory. Like, this thing does not look like it would pull like that. I think the only reason they're not too popular is because people don't love these engines. Even though they're pretty cool twin turbo V6s, I guess Ford decided to put the water pump in a pretty awkward spot, and a failure might leave you in generational debt. That being said, they look clean, they're super spacious, and no one would expect these things to make so much power. They're all-wheel drive, which is nice too. But just like the Accord, they're pretty fat sedans, which can be nice for a daily commute, but not really ideal for canyon carving. If you're looking for a more driver-focused car, like speed in the corners type of car, then let me put you on the FRS, BRZ, and GR86. There's a good reason 3 different companies produce the exact same car, because they're pretty awesome. These cars are somewhat cheap, reliable, and super well balanced, but they are about as slow as shit. Like, these cars are awesome, but actually so slow. If you enjoy speed through the corners, then one of these cars is definitely the option for you. I think they look really nice too. If you're ready to get into a pretty huge project, then making one of these cars fast would make it a perfect sport daily. If you like the idea of a nicely balanced chassis, but you don't really like the look or size of these things, then maybe you should consider a Honda Civic Si. The Civic Si is a classic. These cars are like Honda's M Lights. You can find some really good deals on the 8th gen Civic Si, and they're pretty fun cars considering the price and reliability. These engines can rev really high, and they come with a 6-speed manual transmission, so you can just row through gears on the back roads. Trust me, dude, you can't even blow this shit up if you try. I don't know what Honda was smoking, but this is definitely made out of netherite or something. These cars have tons of aftermarket support because it's a Civic, so you're not going to be spending hours on a 15-year-old forum trying to find cool stuff to put on it. These things aren't anything crazy, to be honest, but it's a really good option for a solid sporty daily. If you really don't like front-wheel drive because your ego just can't handle it or something, maybe you should try to find a good deal on a 2.5 RS. Are you interested in driving an X-Rally Champion, a car with an engine that just won't blow up, with a manual transmission and 50-50 split all-wheel drive? Me too, and I have before. These things are awesome. They're not going to gap anything faster than a stock Honda Odyssey, but these cars just feel so nice to drive. If you take this thing up a gravel road, you'll understand why this car was a rally champion back in the day. And I think they have one of the best looking front ends from Subaru. Like, the car just looks so mean. These cars are becoming hard to come by for a reasonable price though, unfortunately. If you find a good deal, it's an awesome pick. But if you're in a pinch and you can't wait around for some grandpa to sell their 2.5 RS for a good price, then the Mazda Speed 3 might be a good option for you. There's absolutely no shortage of these cars, and you can find them for a very good price very fast. I never thought too much of the Mazda Speed 3, but then my friend let me drive his, and these things are no joke for the price. They're pretty reliable, cheap up front, and super fast for what it is. They come with over 260 horsepower stock, but can easily be flash tuned to make over 300. They can actually start making some pretty dumb power if you're interested in doing an intake, downpipe, intercooler, and all that other junk. Other than it being front wheel drive, they're super fun. I feel like you usually see annoying people driving these cars cars, but if you can somehow come across as chill while driving one of these, it's an awesome choice. If you really just can't get past the front wheel drive, then luckily you can get the exact same car with all wheel drive. I mean, it's a little bit different and slightly more expensive and slightly harder to come by, but the Mazda Speed 6 is kind of perfect. If you can get one of these as a first car, you're gonna be a very happy person. They have the exact same engines, nice all-wheel drive, and can also be found with manual transmission. This car seems like a pretty sweet daily, but if you'd like the same thing for cheaper and with a nicer sounding exhaust note, definitely consider the Volvo V70R or S60R. I don't even know if I want to put you guys on this one because I might want to buy one before I artificially inflate the market by accident. Volvo decided to produce such a badass car for absolutely no reason at all. They made the S60R, which is a sedan, and the V70R, which is a wagon. These cars are the same otherwise. They come with 300 horsepower stock, powered by a turbo 5-cylinder engine, making one of the most unique and badass exhaust notes that you will ever hear. On top of all that, they can come with a manual transmission with this super weird spaceball shift knob, but I kind of with it. These things are absolutely overbuilt as well. There is stitched leather everywhere, even in the bottom of the door cards. They also have really cool adjustable suspension, and there are these 3 buttons in the middle of the dash that say Comfort, Sport, and Advanced. You can simply click the drive mode you want to be in, and it'll adjust the suspension. If you get an automatic, it'll also change the transmission timing, which is pretty cool. These things have tons of room for hauling friends around and plenty of power for some fun pulls. Okay, now time for some drawbacks. They have a really wide wheelbase, which makes these things kind of feel like land yachts a little bit. I've heard they have pretty loose steering as well, and they're pretty heavy. It's not gonna beat a 3 Series in the corners by any means, but as a sporty daily with plenty of power, it's an awesome option. Also, they have slightly rough aftermarket support, being kind of niche and stuff. Another great thing about these is that it's usually old people selling them who never got to drive them too hard. And they also just think it's an old Volvo, so you can sometimes come across them for a pretty good deal. I would personally pick this car over the Accord V6 or the Taurus SHO. All these cars are a bit niche though, so you might not find as much aftermarket support as you would with an Infiniti G37. The G37 pisses me off though. I understand the hype, I guess. They make good power, they're reliable, and as long as you don't make it look or sound like a trumpet, then they're pretty cool too. I still don't like them, but I just can't say they're bad cars, unfortunately. VQ engines are good, and their chassis is very well balanced for a sedan, and when done right, they can look really nice. If you'd like to see one of these cars in person before buying one, just go to any 4-way intersection at 3 a.m. Just like the last few cars I talked about, these things are pretty big sedans, so I think now is a good time to mention the RX-8. The Mazda RX-8 is a funny one to me. I think they're kind of goofy looking, at least when people put fangs on them, and unfortunately, they're not amazing cars. So why am I mentioning them at all? They're super unique and really cool for a first car. These cars have extremely rev-happy engines, and the car handles incredibly well. And it's a 4-door sports sedan since it has those weird half doors at the back. While this car does have a pretty cheap entry price for what it is, these rotary engines are not very reliable. It's a very good first sports car, but maybe not a very good first car. I think something more fitting as a first car and as a first sports car would be a BMW E46. If you can find an E46 330 Ci for a reasonable price, then definitely go for it. Otherwise, any other E46 is pretty cool too. Every engine to ever come in an E46 has been pretty bulletproof besides the cooling system in some of them. These cars look awesome and are so well balanced. The E46 is a lot of people's favorite generation M3, and the greatness of that M3 trickles down into the base models, especially the 330 Ci. They feel super raw to drive, and the engines are pretty straightforward to work on. And these things can be stupidly cheap. Also, the aftermarket support for these cars is insane. They're not the fastest cars, but far from slow, and have a lot of potential to make good power. If you like BMW, but just want something slightly newer for some reason, try going for an E92 328i. For me, this one is pretty close to the E46 330 Ci. It's super nice. You might wonder why I'm suggesting a 328 over a 335 when they cost about the same up front. It's because the N52 can absolutely rip reliably, while the 335 would put a hole in the turbo and your wallet. As long as you find this car with any transmission other than the GM, you're gonna have a lot of fun. Ideally manual, of course. The N52 is probably the best non-M, naturally aspirated straight 6 that BMW has made. It's annoying because it's really plasticky and doesn't have a dipstick, but it's just such a good engine otherwise. It's kind of hard to build power with these things, but people are starting to realize how great these engines are, so the aftermarket support is getting a lot better. I don't mean to say the N54 is terrible by any means. If you can find a clean 335 with low miles and driven by an older person, you're good to go. Like 300 horsepower stock, and then stupid power with pretty basic mods. If you go with a 335,
be sure to upgrade from the stock turbos. The E92 is really well balanced and can look super nice as well. Basically, any other chassis from that generation is great too, but they can either be really heavy or really cramped. And that's why I think the E92 is a good sweet spot. It's important to mention that it's basically required to do your own maintenance with any BMW. If you go to a mechanic instead, be prepared to pay the BMW tax on literally everything. If these cars aren't in your budget, but you like the German engineering, maybe consider a Volkswagen Golf GTI. You can find a Mark V GTI for a really reasonable price, and these things are freaking sweet. They come with a turbo 4-cylinder engine, which makes decent power, and they come with a 6-speed manual. There's a really good reason that everyone buys these things. It's because they're awesome. They're a little small, but a good size for a daily, and they're not like Mini Cooper small or anything, but maybe not as big as the Mazda Speed 3. Anyway, it's a very solid choice for a first car. I know some people are still pissed about all those turbo 4-cylinder engines and front-wheel drive, so maybe you guys need to look into the IS300. Do you want a 2JZ? Are you as broke as shit? This is basically the only option for you. These cars are pretty badass, they look nice, and they have 2Js. Alright, hop off Marketplace, bud. These are the NA 2Js, which are still pretty cool, but not the ones with all the hype. The first gen IS300 is a solid choice for a first car because it's got that Toyota reliability, Lexus comfort, and they're reasonably cheap. They're not the most fun cars to drive compared to the other things on this list, but they're super good, comfortable daily drivers. Sometimes you can find these things with a 5-speed manual, but you're most likely going to find an auto since Lexus just likes to be annoying for the sake of it. I've talked a lot about coupes and sedans, but maybe some of you just want a crazy first car shout for hauling friends around. Have you considered the Honda Odyssey? I'm dead ass. Minivans are awesome first cars, and the Honda Odyssey is one of the better ones. This one is definitely cheap and super reliable. While it isn't fast at all, you would make up for it by tossing two 12-inch Sundowns in the trunk and comfortably hauling all of your friends around. Maybe even put a Starlight headliner up. If you want to be an idiot, you could probably boost this thing reasonably reliably, and the whole build would still cost less than basically anything else on this list. If you make this thing fast and drive it in a straight line, then it would actually be pretty cool. Enough fooling around though, I need to mention the E36 at least once. It wouldn't be a good video without it. The BMW E36 is very similar to the other two BMWs that I put on this list, but I think it's one of the nicer looking ones. They also have an insanely well-balanced chassis and can be built up into any type of car you want them to be. Lots of people drift these cars, so if that's something you might want to get into, it's a really good option. It's kind of hard to find these in reasonable condition, but if you do, get that thing, dude. Actually, if you're gonna drift one of these, please get a shit one. Don't ruin another good looking E36. I'm putting this one in with the other two BMWs because I think it's the most raw out of the three. If you want a raw sport daily, go with the E36. These cars handle incredibly well, but definitely not as well as the Honda Fit. If you're looking for a car that you could actually bring to the track every day and not break, get one of these. The Honda Fit is completely glued to the ground. I don't even know how they did it. Actually, I do. Honda just decided to put the engine and transmission stupidly low on this car, which made it able to corner insanely well. Also, the short wheelbase helps with the handling too. They aren't the most beautiful looking cars, but everyone loves these things. If you go to any track ever, there's definitely going to be a Honda Fit somewhere in the front. They're dirt cheap, dumb reliable, and dirt fast. Yeah, they're really not that fast in a straight line, but the speed will carry through the corner. They're kind of small though, and not boosted from the factory, unlike the Saab 9-3 Aero. The Saab 9-3 Aero is reasonably cheap and really cool. They're not that popular, so you can actually get some good grandma deals on these things. And better yet, they're powered off a turbo 4-banger. They look a little bit goofy, but also not really. Like, they look goofy in a badass way in my opinion. Also, you get niche points for driving one of these because Saab doesn't even exist anymore, which also means the aftermarket support is a little bit rough, but it's not terrible by any means. Anyway, I think it's time to drop my final drip of sports car ball knowledge. The Eclipse GST. You can actually find some of these for a reasonable price, but they're almost always going to be run through a little bit. I'd be willing to pay that price for a cool car though. They look awesome, they're pretty quick, and it's like Fast and Furious. Awesome! These cars are super well balanced, they look great, and sound cool. They're just a really solid sporty option in my opinion. They're pretty small cars for a daily driver, but still a great option.
Japan's Supras and Germany's BMWs to India's... Which country actually has the best cars? Italy! Yeah, Ferrari, Lamborghini, blah blah. F off! It's Fiat time. The Italian Mini Cooper. It's slow as crud, unless we're talking about corners. That's where these bad boys shine. The Fiat 500 is ugly as slow as but can take a turn like it's on rails. So yeah, obviously Fiat isn't the best brand from Italy. We've got Ferrari, of course, making bangers like the F40, the 250 GTO, the 812 Superfast, and just way too many other cars to list. But I'm not gonna give them the crown just yet because we can't forget about Pagani. I also can't forget about Alfa Romeo with the Italian BMWs. This country is a tough one. I'm gonna give it to Ferrari, even though they're an asshole brand for not letting people modify their cars. Still think they're the best cars that Italy has made. Canada's cars suck. I'm gonna give the best brand award to this thing because of the T-Rex. It's time for some freedom! The USA produces the most badass eagle-screeching, gun-shooting, gas-guzzling cars of all time. I'm not talking about the Cybertruck though. And dude, the US knows ball. Like the Cadillac CTS-V wagon? That shit's dope! Also, the 2005 Ford GT was an instant American classic. The Dodge Viper scares me, and Corvettes are pure badassery. Honestly, I didn't used to love Corvettes, but then I helped my friend work on a C4 and it made me understand the hype. Those cars are pretty freaking raw and sendy. Why the hell do American cars make you sit so far back though? When I sit in one, I feel like I could roll the window down and touch the back wheel. Maybe that's why they have such a bad reputation for handling, but a really good reputation for looking fucking awesome. Hell yeah, brother. I personally think the American car brand battle is between Ford and Chevy. That's coming from a non-American car enthusiast, so take that with a grain of salt. To ease your mind, I'll give the crown to Ford for now because the Raptor R is dope and the old F-250s are really cool, and the 3rd generation Ford Ranger.
Now let's focus on Europe for a little bit, since they got some crazy shit you might not know about.
Turkey dropped the TOG T10X, which looks super boring to me and has a terrible interior, but I just really like saying TOG. So that's definitely a point. What the f is an Andal Bokek? The United Kingdom. While they do have some interesting food choices and design choices when it comes to cars, the UK definitely has dropped some heat. When I say interesting design choices, I'm just talking about any car from Reliant and the City Rover. Yuck! Okay, that being said, the UK dropped McLaren, Aston Martin, Jaguar, Rolls-Royce, Lotus, and like a shit ton of other bangers. Rolls-Royce has the Phantom, of course, which is just peak luxury. And the Aston Martin with the DBS Superleggera. I love the brap noise that these things make. Jaguar dropped the Shaguar, which is Austin Powers' daily. I'm kidding, the Jaguar F-Type R is a mega Jag win. And Lotus made the Fox body, Carlton, which looks freaking cool. And oh yeah, the McLaren F1. Okay, out of these, the best brand from the UK is going to Mini. Germany. Germany. What a great country. The nature, the beer, the pretzels, it's all amazing. But all of those beautiful things mean absolutely nothing compared to their cars. And holy shit, these Germans can drive them however fast they want. It's just so unfair. So what are Germany's best cars? The Mercedes 190e is such a beautiful car. Mercedes actually crafted the most exquisite looking car when they made the 190e. Just look at this thing, right? As a BMW glazer, I think these things look nicer than E30s. Also, fun fact about the 190e, some trims had self-leveling rear suspension, so that's just badass, I guess. This is gonna sound like an absolute generic cornball opinion, but the Porsche 911 GT3 RS is such a good car from Germany. I can't help but give it a spot in the top 3 best cars from Germany. You already know all about it since it's so popular, so I'll move on to my next pick. Okay, this one might come as a bit of a shock to you. No, I'm just messing with you. It's the BMW E46 M3. Beautiful looking car, raw driving experience, and such a cool engine. 333 horsepower from that straight 6, probably feels so good to drive. Guys, can you please spare a buck so I can get one of these, please? I'm gonna give Germany's best brand to Porsche. Porsche knows how to make some good damn cars.
Bonus round!
Brazil. Brazil also has a super cool and weird car community. They have so many front wheel drive cars that most people lift the back for better traction. I think it's cool that they have such a strong underground car community, even though they're kind of set back by having so many front wheel drive cars. That being said, I think the best cars that this country has ever produced are all rear wheel drive. The Chevrolet Opala SS. This thing just looks like any other American muscle car, but it's Brazilian, so I guess that's cool. The Volkswagen SP2 is way too cool looking. I really like the stance and the headlights. Chevy made the Puma GTB in Brazil, which is also awesome looking. I think it again looks like any other American muscle car, but with a little bit of Brazilian swaz. I'm gonna give Volkswagen the best brand award for Brazil. France. Oh, bonjour, je m'appelle Gassi. Yeah, the French don't really have Jacques shit to to offer? I'm kidding, they made Bugatti. I've talked a lot about Bugattis in my best of every cylinder video because as you probably know, these cars have insane engines and they look bad freaking ass too. Also, Puget is super cool. They made some of the best hot hatches like the 205 GTI. Looks just like a French VW in my opinion and packs a pretty solid punch. And you cannot forget about Alpine. The A110 looks so mean. I don't know what to think of the fog lights on the newer models, but they look badass on the old one. They don't make dumb power, but they're such light cars that you don't really need all that. France, the best car from your country is not Renault, even though Renault made the Celio V6. They just fucked up so badly with the Avantime that I'm not even gonna consider them the best car brand. It's gonna be Bugatti, right? I don't know who else it would go to. Sweden! Yes! It's time for some beautiful brands to be mentioned. Whenever I think of hooning around in the snow, I think of Swedish cars. To all the Subaru dudes, spare your comment. I know you exist too. But anyway, these Swedish people know how to make some super safe and super cool looking cars. Although they up the Saab 7.9X, Saab also made some sweet cars. The 900 Turbo, for example, was a sweet ride. But Saab, I can't give you guys a crown, sadly. If your cars were that good, then maybe they'd still exist. But I'll toss you guys a participation award for that Aero wagon. Volvo can have my children. Volvo is just such a cool brand, and they make a shit ton of cool cars. The 850R, the V70R, the S60R, and of course, all the variations of the 240. Volvo just knows how to do it. But what do you think? Is Volvo above Koenigsegg? Dude, the Koenigsegg Agera RS is just like, what the fuck were these Swedish dudes snorting? Adderall? Fentanyl? Yeah, this shit is just like peak. If you've got one of these, you might as well just drive it for a bit, then die. You finish a campaign. Obviously, Koenigsegg makes faster, cooler, and more expensive cars, but that's not a good reason to put it above Volvo in my opinion. I'm gonna toss Volvo the crown for Sweden, but feel free to argue with me in the comments because I don't know how nicely that decision sits with me.
Wow, we've been through a lot of major countries already, but we still haven't even touched on places like Japan or Egypt. Wait, what cars does Egypt even make?
Egypt. Yikes.
Wow. Was ass. Subscribe so you don't have to drive that car, twin.
Australia. Australia has some of the most weird and interesting car communities out of all of these countries, and it's awesome. Have you seen those burnout competitions? Ford Australia used to make the Ford Barra engine, which is basically an Australian 2J, and it is awesome. You can find this engine on some of the Ford Falcons and some variations of the Ford Territory. That's definitely a point for Ford. The Holden GTS makes way more power than it should, and the Holden Monaro CV8 looks so nice. Ah! The Proton Jumbuck sucks, so Proton definitely isn't getting the crown. Between Holden and Ford, I'm gonna give it to Holden just because I like the look of the CV8. Oh shit, but I also like the sound of the Barra engines. Maybe I'll just give the win to Ford because of the Capri Turbo being badass, so it's gonna go to Ford again. India. Well, these cars are definitely something, like the Riva G-Wiz. These dudes actually named a fucking car G-Wiz. Well, anyway, there's a few Indian bangers at least. Tata makes some cool cars like the Tata Safari. Looks kind of like a Land Cruiser in my opinion, so that's gonna give Tata the crown for Indian. Let me know if India made a better car than the Tata Safari because that's the coolest one in my opinion.
Now let's see what Asia has going on.
Vietnam. Unfortunately, Vietnam doesn't really have anything cool as far as cars go. A company called VinFast basically dominates the market, so I'll give them the crown. Japan. Japan is historically the most badass country as far as cars go, according to me. You know that one dude, Smokey something? That dude is so badass.
Man, I'm finna whip this hoe.
And all those other guys too. Japan has produced some insane cars like the Toyota Supra, the R34 Skyline, the Honda NSX. Japan is pretty hard to beat. But you know what else is hard to beat? Making a car shittier than the Mitsubishi Mirage. This thing definitely docks a point from Japan. Luckily, Mitsubishi is cool otherwise. They made the Lancer Evo, the Eclipse, and some other Fire Shark. They made Subaru, which is cool, Toyota, which is a classic, Lexus, which is just Toyota but cooler, Mazda, Honda, Acura, Sushi, Nissan, Infiniti, mini trucks. One day I will own enough property to drive a mini truck on it and haul my mini bike on the mini truck. I love Japan. I'm gonna have to give the best brand from Japan to Toyota. Malaysia, the Proton Satria GTI is so sweet looking. The front lip, the headlights, the hatchbackness, the dual exhaust exhaust. This thing looks sweet, and people mod the shit out of these cars. The Bufori Geneva is exactly the car I would drive if I became an evil villain. Peruta makes cars so boring that I'm gonna give Proton the #1 spot because of the Satria GTI. China makes some weird cars. The Landwind X7 is just a Range Rover clone. It's such a weird car. A Chinese company called NIO makes a cool futuristic looking car called the EP9. I like the way it looks on the outside since it's just so over the top, but I don't like the interior at all. There's no reason to have all those screens. The BYD Seal looks boring as shit, and the Xpeng P7 also looks boring as shit. So I guess the winner by default is NIO. Indonesia. I messed with the Datsun Terrace, but otherwise I'm not interested in Indonesia's cars. So South Korea. The Kia boys would be nothing without South Korea. South Korea makes the absolute best NPC cars ever. Kias, Hyundais, and I guess Genesis is cool even though it's still a Hyundai. South Korea is trying to dig themselves out of their car history by dropping the Kia Stinger and the Hyundai N thingy. These cars are an upgrade from the horseshit cars that South Korea has dropped in the past, I suppose, but they're still not fantastic in my opinion. But more on the Genesis. I feel like this brand is the biggest step forward for South Korea because the Genesis G70, for example, comes with that turbo V6 making 365 horsepower, which is 1 horsepower for every day of the year. And I personally think the design looks nice. This is a reasonable attempt at making a car to compete with a BMW 3 Series or an Audi A4 or something. And then they made the G80, which is a bit bigger and kind of competes with a 5 Series or an A6. Even though it's a new brand, I'm gonna give Genesis the crown for South Korea at the moment. I don't like the fucking Kia Soul. Mexico. The Vool 05 from Mexico is sweet. It looks like a car that you could only drive with your best friend because it's so tiny and the dudes look so funny sitting in it. The Mistretta MXT has such a cool looking interior and also looks like an Audi TT mixed with a 350Z and then swazzed up a little bit. I don't like the Zakua MX3 EV at all. I might even say I hate it. Vool is definitely the winner of Mexico. The United Arab Emirates. Holy fuck. These dudes are rich. Have you ever seen the W Motors Lycan Hypersport? This thing actually looks like a transformer. This country is just a GTA 5 lobby. What the fuck is the Devil 16? You want a little bit of car with that exhaust? I can't forget about the Zaruk Sand Racer either. I didn't even know cars like this existed outside of Hot Wheels. Also, they just gold-plated a G-Wagon for the sake of it. I'm sure that amount of spending freedom is pretty nice. The Generelli Design 1 is another funny buddy car, but also badass. Out of all these cars from the United GTA 5 lobby, I've gotta give the win to the Devil, right? I mean, all of these cars are just so insane that I don't even know how to put one above the other. I probably don't even have to say this, but correct my opinion in the comments. Saudi Arabia. The Toyota Land Cruiser 300 from Saudi Arabia is cool. It looks like it could get over a lot of stuff. Also, the Isuzu D-Max Desert. This thing looks so badass. I love this thing. It kind of looks like it has a truck bed just for the sake of it. It's such a small truck bed that you couldn't fit anything in there, but you wouldn't want anything in there if you're jumping over sand dunes anyway. These are all huge cars. I guess they don't have to worry about gas prices. So I'll give Isuzu the winner for the D-Max because that thing looks awesome.
Next up is Africa and Loki. I didn't know they were cooking twin.
Kenya, starting off so strong with the Safari Rally Land Cruiser 70. I just love everything about it. Can you imagine pulling up to your bud's house in this shit? The Mobius 2 looks like a plastic G-Wagon, but I kind of like it. I don't know. I imagine it'd be practical in Kenya somehow. The Volkswagen Polo Vivo is locally built and looks like regular traffic, but has a little bit of potential, I guess. I'll give it to Toyota for the Safari Rally Land Cruiser 70. Morocco. Laraki wins Morocco. No argument needed. So I guess Nigeria knows a little bit of ball knowledge. They made this knockoff G-Wagon, which looks pretty cool in my opinion, and then the Puget 504, which is also cool looking. None of the other cars that Nigeria has made interest me in the slightest, so I'm gonna just say the knockoff G-Wagon brand is my favorite from Nigeria. South Africa. South Africa has some cool ones. We got the Piranha with the Z1. I think this thing looks pretty sweet. If you think this thing is ugly, you at least have to agree that this thing looks super aerodynamic. I really like the Ford Sierra XR8. Although it looks a little bit cross-eyed, it's got a very cool looking chassis and can be built up to look sweet. South Africa also produced a super nice and pretty rare BMW, the BMW 333i, which was only made between 1985 and 1986. It's just an E30 with an E28 engine, and it's kind of like the first BMW M Lite. If you want the M performance but not the M price tag, then you should go with the 333i. I like it. I'll give BMW the crown for South Africa. I think Sweden, Japan, and the UK have the coolest cars in the world. Let me know what you think in the comments though.
Had my little brother record the first two. Also, it's 40 degrees here, so I couldn't rev it to the fullest.
Dude, you just scared your brother. Oh, my 1 out of 15 Porsche 911 Carrera. This is really cool. You got a tennis court as well? That's really cool. That's a 10 out of 10 by far. British Legends Edition 911 Carrera GST. My dad's 63 Corvette Stingray. 2,400 horsepower. Yeah, right. Holy shit. Where do I even start? 3,000 horsepower?
I'm not qualified to rate stuff like this. That's insane.
This dude's got a freaking Type R. Oh, that looks nice, dude. What the f? I did not expect that side profile. Damn. Wait, what? That thing pulls too. Scratched up 2014 Nissan Sentra on its second transmission. My sister used the wrong car wash brush. She just washed it with like a rake or some shit.
I'll give you a solid 3 out of 10.
Oh, wait. This is cool.
My 2007 Nissan GU Patrol ZD30.
Dude, look at that snorkel. Oh, man. The big banana. My wife and my car together. You guys got a Volkswagen Beetle? That's crazy. Oh, and you also have this NSX? Wait, what? Is this real? If this is real, this is sick. I got a car, but extra long. You did this nicely. I think it looks really weird, but I like it. Here is my friend's Mustang. I promise you guys it can gap any car in this server.
Who's leaking blinker fluid?
Whoa. 2000 Nissan Stagea. Basically, they smoked that good stuff and slapped the GTR Skyline drivetrain into a station wagon. Yeah, I'm aware of these things. These are awesome. What the f? I did not see that in the background right there. Oh, this f***ing guy again with the tennis court. Who are you? Got the AMG. What are we wearing today? A Hublot. Probably from Macy's or some shit. Damn. Okay, yeah, it's cool. I guess. God, I hate this guy. Got the crazy Porsche. He's got this bullshit. Mark 6 Golf TDI. Interior is ripped out because I'm doing an interior update. Okay, something about plans on finishing it in a year. I don't believe that at all. Rolling some coal back there. Okay, this is a long ass video. Jeez. 4 out of 10. Oh, this thing got T-boned by an e-scooter. That's annoying. Yeah, definitely put like a pressure washer engine on there or something. That'll be sick, dude. My stock SQ5, and he's got an RS3. Dude, you like the 4 rings, I guess. It's a really nice 2-car setup. Making 600 wheel horsepower on ethanol?
What?
I gotta read the whole description before I look at these cars, because that thing makes 600 wheel? Fuck. That's easily a 9 out of 10. Is this real carbon fiber as well?
Oh, damn.
RB30E making 190 horsepower. It's an automatic. Oh, 20 out of 200 made, built in Australia. Dude, okay, that's cool. That's really cool. I wish it wasn't an auto, but like, I'm gonna give you an... Oh, we got the E39. What are those little circles there? I kind of like it. This is nice, man. This is really nice. What is that? Let me know. Yeah, I'll give you a
6.5 out of 10.
1988 Hyundai Presto Excel Pony 88 Olympic Pack Limited. Wow, this is a niche f***ing car. It's all right. Yeah, it's chill. Shit. Ignore my cousin's M4. It's pretty cool, but we're talking about the R8.
The R8 is a 2018 rear-wheel drive 1 out of 999. It's mostly stock, but it has a valve cap back exhaust and a stage 1 tune.
Oh, wow. Look at that M4. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that thing is cool, dude. I'm gonna give you guys a 9 out of 10. This was mine. I sold it last October. Yeah, good, dude. It's fucking soft top. 2 out of 10. Just a quick repost and a clip from a rally event a couple weeks ago. Gassy written on top of this Lamborghini. Okay. The same fucking guy? Yeah. What are we wearing today? About. Fuck. Jeez. All right, this dude's got a stock Honda CR-V.
Yeah. All right.
Nice. It's this motherfucker again. This is real. Send me a band right now. Just to verify. 1993 Ford Probe GT. It's an Autobot. That's a good thing, I guess. Oh, no. What? This looks pretty good from the outside. Like, it looks fine from the outside. But this interior, man, holy shit. Did you... I don't even know what you did to this interior. Oh, wait, there is a lack thereof.
You know what? Like, at the end of the day, something.
Dang. Wow, that's really cool. Got the Brembo brakes. That is dark tint though. Do you get pulled over all the time for that? That's crazy. Yeah, this thing is nice. Really nice. 9 out of 10. Oh shit. Is this the same one? No, this is a whole different dude just like right there. Oh, 550 wheel? No way. Dude, that thing's crazy. That thing, and it's got a parachute. Look at that intake placement. They got the coldest air in the fucking world. What? Wait, why does this look so goofy, dude? Wait, what? Twin turbo inline 6 BMW 135i. Okay, those are cool. 2004 SRT 10 pushing 943 horsepower. What? Oh, at 1,100 foot-pounds of torque.
Okay, this is my twin turbo BMW soft top.
This is my 900 horsepower truck.
Okay, I need to see more of it, but like from what I'm hearing, probably this is a 10 out of 10.
Recently picked up this as a daily. It's a 2001 X-Trail GT. Comes with the SR20 VET. Pretty rare apparently. People buy them to take the VET head off for high-end SR20 builds on Sylvia.
Interesting. I had no idea about that. That's pretty cool. This looks like a CRV if it was cool. Damn. Oh my god. What? What a lineup. Wait, this guy knows exactly what's up. You are going to Brazil. My 1973 Chevrolet Opala SS that I spent 1 year in the middle of 2025 and a little bit of the beginning of 2026 rebuilding it. Engine completely redone. This is clean, man. This is super clean. This thing looks awesome. I'm gonna give you an 8.5 out of 10. Whoa, holy shit. Wait, I actually can't give you an 8 because I've given so many 8s. It's gonna be a 7. Dude, this thing again? I feel like I looked at that before. There he is, back at it again in the chat with that fuck-ass Ford Fusion. That's exactly what I thought, Loki. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just the golden tape on the edge of the splitter that's throwing me off. I just wish that this money went into, like, wheel gap money. You know, but I respect the... Ah, this is a real submission here. Volkswagen Beetle TDI. Yeah, that's more like it. Holy shit. This guy's got a Dodge Dakota and a Nissan 300ZX, and they both make around 430 horsepower. Pretty cool. I've always thought these cars look really nice, except the headlights. It's like they were meant to have pop-up headlights, and nobody did it. Like, don't they look so dumb at the front, but so... I didn't even notice this guy. As for the truck, looks pretty cool too. Yeah, you see what I mean? The back end looks so good, but the front's just weird. I'll give you a 7 out of 10. We got the Civic hatch. Pretty cool. Automatic.
2 out of 10.
My girlfriend was gesturing at me to signal and the video came out shaky. Oh wait, what? This is cool though. Oh my god. Burn the clutch real quick. Okay, it looks really nice from this video. M50 turbo manual swapped. Okay, that's awesome. Oh, wow. Dude, that color is so nice. I've never been one for these huge body kits and whatever, but like it looks good. Dude, that exhaust looks mean though. Holy shit. This is nice. I don't know. I mean, it is definitely a drifter. That's cool. You put a lot of effort into this thing, I'm sure. I'll give you an 8 out of 10. These are my 4 cars. That thing looks cool. I don't like the fender flares, but it's all right. Holy shit. Holy shit. What? I don't know if I can put that music in the video, but that was a badass video, dude. Yeah, for the R33, I'm gonna give you a freaking... Damn, I've been giving a lot of 8 out of 10. I'm gonna give you an 8.5 out of 10. Me and my buddies matching A4s. I don't know if this guy's colorblind or something, but those do not match. Oh!
That's cool.
Who's faster though? I'm gonna give the gray one a 4 out of 10. I'll give the black one a 9 out of 10. 09 Elantra with 36,000 miles. The cat with the Lego cat. And oh my god. I was gonna say like, okay, at least it doesn't have many miles. Like it's all right, but fuck. Yep, that's a 1. My LS7 swap 2010 Camaro SS Aqua Metallic Blue. That's a big engine.
What the fuck?
Maybe, I think I just need a wider view. Like I think it has potential, I guess. I just need to see it from further away. Yeah, be sure to put a nice clear coat on this thing because the last thing you'd want is for all that paint to peel off unless you're trying to sell it. The GS 5-speed with a manual transmission. Got it for $800. What a find. Oh shit, dude, that's super cool. Holy shit.
Oh man, you got no headlights. What happened? For $800, that's a crazy find. This is my 1976 BMW 530i. I think it's an E21. That's pretty freaking nice. That's really cool, man. It's gonna be a sweet restoration. Holy shit. This is my E33 18IS and my facelift 2002. 11 out of 10. 11 out of 10. Oh, dude. This guy knows exactly what's up. This thing is mint. And it's got like it's got the better bumper as well. Like they don't have the bullshit bumper. They got the exhaust off to the side. This is like a mint spec 2002. Oh, except it's the square tail lights. You gotta go with the fucking round ones. Don't ask me how I know. This is nice. Thanks for the video. The Whip Collect. Dang, okay. Very cool. Wow, that thing is rusty. Ooh, okay. All right, let's hear it. Okay, cool, man. It's cool. Dude did not want to record this video. He just wanted to keep scootering. A cammed C6 and an S550 daily. Who is this? Oh. That thing chops, dude. Holy shit. That's sweet. It's not mine, but I had a dude, it's not even your car and you made it your profile picture? Dang. Okay, it is cool, I guess. 0 out of 10. I thought this dude was just posting his shoes. The oil dipstick? Yeah, you're fine. Dude, whose horn is that? That was this thing? You put a Dixie horn in this thing? 540i, 5-speed, yes, summer car. Okay, cool. And a 528i, 5-speed Roadtrex supercharged X Daily. Oh! That's badass! That is 8.9 FD2 Civic producing 455 plus horsepower. This car only has one gear, the first one.
Wait, hold on.
This thing makes 455 horsepower and it only has one gear. Why? Oh, okay, there's another gear in there somewhere. Yeah, you know, something is telling me that this might not be 455 plus horsepower. I think it was just something about the way that it was moving and like not peeling too hard in first gear. Makes me think it might just be a stock Civic. AE86 91 DSM Evo 10. Buzzword, buzzword, buzzword. Pretty cool. Can't show that. Dude, my dream project car.
BMW 3.0 CSI E9.
200 horsepower. That's so cool. Oh man, you got your work cut out for you. This is a perfect project. I'd be a bad person if I give you a really good rating, but I want to. I'm gonna give you a 9.5 out of 10 because this is like my dream project as well. Because holy shit. What? I mean, it's kind of a daily, like, regular traffic type of car. You got some dings and scratches on the front, I guess. I'll give you a 3 out of 10. Fiat prepared for only racing.
Oh, shit.
Dude, I'm sure this car is so light. You don't even need too much power with this thing. That's awesome. So I've been needing a new car, and I'm gonna visit some of the nicest places in the US to try to find one off of Facebook Marketplace. Starting off with Detroit, Michigan.
It take less tools than that, but she don't give it that it needs, you know.
200 firm on the price. That is not bad for some transportation. I don't think I'm getting very far with this bad boy. Wait, dude, that's actually sick. 300,000 miles. Holy sh. Okay, what the f is going on in Detroit? What'd they do to the mail carrier? Perfect for a project vehicle. I don't know, man. I mess with the 1 Series, dude. I think they look a little funny, but these things are quick. Holy sh. What kind of golf courses do they have in Detroit? And it's got an off-road light too.
Dude, that's crazy.
Is that a winch? Dude, this thing is sick. I need something kind of cheap because I'm not trying to spend too much money. What the fuck? Oh, it's just a Detroit cleaner. Okay. Man, you know what? Michigan sucks. We're going to Baltimore. Damn, that thing looks cool. What? Yo, that is a lot of space on the trailer. Dang, that is a long truck. That thing's cool, dude. I like this. Damn, this place sucks too. Okay, let's go somewhere else. Yeah! They couldn't just take the off of that car to take the pictures? That's crazy. Why do they have this shit in Oakland? This guy details boats. Wait, what? We just got the back of the truck? Hey, for 1,500 bucks, I'd want the whole truck, not just the bed. That's crazy. Is that a 2-stroke with a CVT transmission with a f***ing cooler? That is crazy. 45 miles an hour on a f***ing cooler? No. If anyone wants a 45 mile an hour cooler, let them know. Ay, ay, ay. Oh man, that is brutal. Why are you even trying to sell this? We gotta go somewhere else. All right, Cleveland, what do we want? Holy shit. Why is he running away from me? Oh my god. Is that the intake? Classic. $10,000 240. That's got the RB25 though. That's not bad. We're missing some of the truck. Alright, I'm bored of Ohio. You think I can go to like Dubai? What the fuck? You can get an F1 car? Wait, what else do they have in this place? Jeez, dude, this is a cool car. Oh, okay, why do they just have a bunch of like women for sale here? Oh, that's a nice E39. All right, back to the US. Okay, let's go to LA. LA has some nice cars. Dang, this thing is clean. I feel like there's too much camber back there, but maybe that's just me. Oh yeah, this is just sick. I like this. Hey, it sounds healthy. I mean, it's cool. It's got the cigarettes on it. So what kind of exhaust? It's a pretty straight pipe. Oh no. It's a lot of teeth all over this thing. I think I have this one in GTA. 450 grand?
1968.
Dude, California's got some nice cars. What? Dang, this is sick. Runs great. Nothing hurts on it. Okay. Oh, this shit sucks. I think it's just the headlights piss me off. It looks like stupid. One day, guys. One day. Yeah, that's just about what I expected from Tacoma. Why is it so short? Dude, imagine getting in a collision with this thing. There's like nothing there. 1986 Toyota Custom Camper. Read below. Will do. What? Camper or like liver? I feel like this thing's been lived in. Might look a little bit goofy, but it used to be a Sea Breeze until it was redone at some point. It includes a fridge, a stove, and a sink with water. What the fuck? 6,000 pounds. Oh my god, this poor car. Let's see what we got in New York. Oh, yo, what the oh, what? Yo, what? Only 30 grand? I'll take this. That's cool. That's cool. 1973 Fiat 500 Jolly. A replica? You guys are selling a replica for 42 grand? Well, it looks very jolly though. Damn, look at that thing. Honda Rebel. Oh, what? You could just reach your hand out and touch the back tire. It's got to be so hard to steer, right? All right, we need to go like to a city in the middle of nowhere. Holy shit, this place is literally in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's what I expected. I got nothing here. Oh man, it's a fucking dog. Dude, this place sucks. What? We got a Mazda something here. Yeah, this place sucks too. I mean, what am I expecting? What? Oh god, that thing is loud. I'd be scared to buy anything from people out here. What about Alaska? Yeah, where are we? I'm gonna do 500 miles for Alaska. Let's see what we got out here. 6 racks? No, what are we doing? Good for a daily. Price is firm. I know what I have. Oh, there he is. What is going on in Alaska? Everything is just rotting here. It just looks damn cold up here. Oh man, got the ice scraper and everything. Needs a brake job. Oh man. Yeah, I'll stay down here with the rest of the US. I'm good. Go, let's look around Reno. I got the Ghostbusters car in Reno, Nevada. Subaru Forester, but it actually looks kind of nice. Manual. Oh, and it's the XT, so it's boosted. This thing is cool. What? Okay, I gotta go down to Reno. The 735. What? So when did we just start lifting any car? We got the 2026. Hi.
Before we go to the next place, hit that like and subscribe button, twin. Please?
I'm just gonna go to the middle of the US and put it on 500 miles and see what we can find. Oh yeah, look at that, right in the damn middle. What? This thing is a jet. Oh, what? What? It made just shy of 800 wheel horsepower.
No more bullshit. You are either on my side, by my side, or in the fucking way.
Holy, oh my god. What is in the middle of the US? This is crazy. Okay, so if I go into the cars tab, it looks like we got some crazy BMWs. I don't want to look at more BMWs because that's probably boring. Oh my god. Why is it so blurry? Super Bowl 34 Wilson Sports one-of-a-kind car for sale for just 35 racks. Look at this guy. The commuter car. I don't like it at all. Oh no, what happened? This was definitely like a meth lab, right?
Got it warmed up, so got it idling now.
I have to get one of these.
2003 Toyota 4Runner Limited Sport Utility 4-door.
Oh, we got the Supra. Only 100K. Not bad, not bad. We can make that happen. Oh, the Geo Tracker. Somebody once wanted to race me in one of these things. That's how slow my car is. This Optimus Dime, tiny little truck. I wonder what the towing capacity is. That's awesome. Whoa, wait. Oh my god. No! Oh, what is this? No! Custom built? I don't doubt that. The Beetle just went from gay to bisexual. This thing is hard, dude. Only 3,500 bucks? Let me tell you something. If you're gonna put a subwoofer in your car, just don't mount the amplifier to the side. Just put it somewhere else. Thank me later, man. Got the Rolls-Royce Ghost for 1,400 bucks? Oh, 1,400 a day. Okay. This thing's just about as ugly as crap. Got ratchet straps holding it together. What are you paying for? Super weird. Let's move over to Oklahoma. Oh my god, what? Is this an LS? Wait. What in the world? What even is that? Is that sequential? Holy shit, this is sick. I wasn't aware that Mount Everest was in New Mexico. This thing's been everywhere. What? Okay, that's more likely. It's a nice fan. I wasn't aware of these. I wasn't trained to react to anything like this. Now that is what I'm talking about. Look at this thing. It's a little too low. I think it looks nice. It just seems like it'd be hard to drive. Oh, it's a replica. 2J. Oh, okay. Monkey? What? And also, where's the exhaust? Ah, man, I don't know. I don't like this. That's too colorful. Now I want to know if the West Coast or East Coast has a better marketplace. I'm going to search within 500 miles of Weed, California and see what we can get.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
I totally forgot to hit the cars button. No way! $5 million in Sacramento, California? That is crazy. Looks pretty clean though. Oh, no way. I love these things. The 850 Ci. I wish it was a CSI though, because those are the V12s. I mean, maybe this is as well. I don't really know. 15 bands for a fucking lemon. Wow, that's a pretty cool audio system right there. You're in the middle of nowhere. Oh! Damn, that looks clean. Oh, he's got a mini truck to go with it? That's crazy. This paint match too. Oh shit. Crusty tires. Huh. Wait, what's the obsession? Panel truck, no paperwork. Oh man, does it come with the bikes and the fucking legendary chest? You guys remember that dune buggy racing game on the phone? Probably so fun to drive. The Stagia? Interior is a 9 out of 10. What are we talking about? Needs to move in next week. I don't know what that means. Do I live in the van? That shit sucks. Yo! This thing can go 80? Holy, that is sick. I don't think this thing has been turned in a while. What is this? Oh, it's a trailer. Oh, wait. That's kind of cool. Sleep in there, put in there, drive around with it. That's cool. What did we do to this thing? Holy, the dash was all the way up here. That's crazy. Oh, this is a banger, and I know bangers. Cleanest 350Z I've ever seen. What the fuck is going on here? This says Alfa Romeo, but this is just a bunch of catalytic converters. This is actually a really good business startup. All you need is a Sawzall. Yeah, you're good to go. These things are bangers as well. If you like adventuring, you need to get what? You need to get one of these, because look at that. You can sleep up there. You can do whatever you want to do in here. And it's got the snorkel. Does that mean like you could have it submerged in water up to here? That's crazy. See what we got in the East Coast. Starting off soft. What the fuck is that? Window cleaning, window tinting, pressure washing, and much more. You got a niche down, my friend. It's the big ass vacuum cleaner. What are we doing? East Coast, you gotta lock in real quick. Let's see what we got that's actually good. What the are we doing? Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Oh, yikes. The 88 740. I like these, man. That's luxury. That is luxury. Hey, only 80 bands if you need one of these. 2022 Ford Transit. Rocket Barstool Racer? This thing is rocket powered? Oh my god. Wait, why is this whole row kind of sick? First, we got this thing. And then next up, we get a Honda CR-V, which is just fucking cool as well. And then we move one over. Actually, we can skip these two to this guy. Another beautiful Honda. That looks kind of weird, but oh my god. But it's a nice chassis. And then we got the Volkswagen GTI, which is so nice looking. Oh, we got the Recaro seats and BBS wheels.
Oh man.
Why does a cat, is that a cat? And why does it have holes in it? Is that not just like leaking exhaust? I don't get it. Hey, it's cool though. So for a mere 23K, you could have this whole line, including these two. Oh, E39 540 wagon. Oh, so we've got a bagged 540i. Isn't that the V8? Am I tweaking? That's a V8. Only 7,500 bucks? Dude, this is definitely a steal. That is nice. A Reliant? Still looks a little shitty, but kind of cool. Hey, wait, doesn't Gru drive this? Wait, what the fuck is this? Milling machine. Only 825 hours. So robots are just taking everybody's job. Why do we have an engine-powered dog sled? That just doesn't even make sense. The East Coast just won. We got the Sip Factory machine that you can drive. Dude, imagine just driving around the small Imagine just driving around the small streets of New York with this bad boy. Oh, that's a keg though. You can't drive with that. Are they mining Bitcoin up here as well? Oh, this would be sick. I need one of these in my life one day. You imagine the little gardening projects you could do with this. Hey, didn't Basketball God drive this? Oh wait, no, he didn't. Oh, now this is some ball knowledge. 2000 Honda CR-V. What a purchase. This might be the best yet. I might choose an E90 M3 over a E92. Oh, I wouldn't want to buy this from Chicago though. What the fuck? You do not need to show off the Chevy that badly. Here's the owner. I thought this was like a joke. I didn't know these were actually in the US ever. You can bring a Mustang to the course? Ow, what? 6 batteries? We got the Porsche House Edition. So you can drive it and live in it. Oh, this is sweet though. I'm glad they're off-roading this thing. Is this even allowed? Oh my god. This is under vehicles? Wait, this is a, what is this? Are we in a wait, what? There's a steering wheel over there. Oh my god, what is this? Liberty Outdoors. Okay, I gotta look up how much this weighs. 56,000 pounds?
It's DJ Rusticles. So it's not nice.
How is he looking at me with a straight face when his hair looks like that? That is a cool setup though. Oh, look at those amplifiers. That's crazy. In that thing? 1988 Ford Coachman. I like Miatas when they're lifted. I think it looks cool. Wait, this is only 8,500 bucks? Dude, this is sick. What do you have to bring up in the air that high? Nobody have a use for this truck?
No.
Oh my god, this is so badass. Oh, and look at that exhaust as well. This is awesome. This sucks. Why would you build this? I don't understand the point. 12 grand? No way. Why are we just selling anything on Facebook Marketplace? Is this a fatty group? No, Fayette group. We gathered 21 cars from movies and shows, and we're gonna be going from level 1, which is beats walking, to I my pants at level 7. These are like the bottom of the barrel cars. Putting them at level 1 isn't because they're less iconic than the other cars, but just because they're mechanically the worst. First, I want to talk about Saul Goodman's car, his first car. He would always have to park next to luxury cars with this box, which was a bit embarrassing. It made him look like a lawyer too. It was always breaking down, Breaking Bad, and even random strangers were just clowning it. I was always impressed that he peeled out whenever he drove anywhere. Not because it was fast, but just because it didn't blow up. The next car at level 1 is Ricky's Chrysler New Yorker from Trailer Park Boys. This dude is married to this car, but holy moly, it's a piece of crap. If you haven't watched the show, all you need to know is that people literally call this the shipmobile. The paint job is very interesting, or lack thereof, always full of garbage or has garbage on top of it, but at least it makes for a good hairdryer. For the last one under level 1, we have the golf cart from Regular Show. I know it's not a car, but it had to be mentioned. This thing is so fucking bad that it's almost good. Even though it's always blowing up or something, it always manages to come back to life somehow. And although it's at tier 1, it has literally ended up in space before, which I don't think I can say for any of the other cars on this list. Level 2 is usually drives. The first car under level 2 is Mr. Bean's Mini Cooper. He's always managing to whip it through roundabouts, juking that one Reliance ankles without tipping sliding over and then parking it perfectly. I'm surprised that that thing is still running after all that. I know I said it's at level 2, but trust me, some of these cars get kind of crazy. The second car under level 2 is the Bluesmobile. The Blues Brothers drove around in this decommissioned police car. It's definitely a step up from the Mobile, but its drivability is hanging on by a thread. If someone flips off this car, it might fall apart. I'm putting this at the same level as Mr. Bean's car just because of the chase they got into where all the cops got piled up. That was badass. Honestly, I might have to take back what I said about the drivability because look at this power slide. Peter Griffin's station wagon. I don't know how Peter Griffin managed to pull Lois while driving this Ford Country Squire. It's literally a wooden box with wheels. This car is painfully boring, but maybe if he knew how to reverse with a trailer, I would like it more. It's only at level 2 because it looks somewhat comfortable and has survived a lot of but it is a very boring car. At level 3, we have the chill cars. The first car we have under level 3 is Scooby-Doo's van. Whether you're solving a murder mystery or just getting faded and eating a bunch, the mystery van is the best place to do it all. I've always thought that the Scooby-Doo mystery van looked super comfortable. It would be a really fun car to haul your friends around in. I think most of all, I like the paint job. Definitely would add this to the collection. Towmater is a choice from my personal collection. He's super chill and very reliable. He also happens to be good at almost anything he does. I think Tokyo Drift Mater would be higher on the list, but Classic Mater is a solid, chilled truck. Also, he can reverse faster than almost any other car on this list. The Dumb and Dumber dog car. It's basically just a chill monstrosity on wheels. It's got floppy ears, a wagging tail, and all of the stains you would expect. Although it's very terrifying, I like it. I think furries would with this car too. It would be fun to roll up to FurCon in that thing. Level 4, Tough. Obviously we have to have the cars from the Flintstones under Tough because you have to be pretty strong to carry this thing. Is this even considered horsepower anymore? Is it just dude power? The reason this thing is in level 4 is mainly because it has the best miles per gallon on this list. You just need some strong ass dudes, which I know a lot of. Austin Powers' Jaguar is by far the most groovy car on this list. This thing represents the 60s just how I remember them. Austin Powers is the player of all time. That's why I put him under level 4. Junior's Challenger. Junior's Dodge Challenger was f***ing dope, almost entirely because Junior was driving it. I don't know why Walter gave him this car because he can't even drive with one foot, but props to Walter for actually going through with it and getting his kid a cool car. I hope to do the same for my kid one day. Very tough, Walter. Very tough. Too bad it f***ing exploded. At level 5, we have the badass cars. Ice Cube's Lincoln Navigator. I know this thing got f***ed up by the end of the movie, but at the beginning, it was an absolute pimp cruiser. You see those damn wheels? The Satchel Paige bobblehead, the big ass spinners of course, and very nice leather interior. Ice Cube looks badass in this thing. I was sad to see it ruined by the end of the movie though. Brian's Mark IV Supra from Fast and Furious. Of course, Brian's Mark IV Supra is under the badass level, not only because of what it is, but for the progression from where it started. This dude knows how to build a car. It has a nice body kit, TRD style hood, 19-inch wheels, and smoke that dumbass Ferrari. This thing is awesome. The DeLorean from Back to the Future. It's definitely the most flashy car of these cars yet. I know the Supra has bright orange paint, but the DeLorean left 2 parallel fire streaks in the street before it teleported. Super badass move by the DeLorean. This thing would be the best car at any street takeover. That's why it's the last one on level 5. Level 6 is Balling. Of course, the basketball god from Regular Show is the first on level 6. I've never seen a more chill baller than this guy. The whole car is flexing. This thing looks like it was spec'd by Johnny Dang and Bling Bling Boy, especially with the wings on the roof. I like his fit too. The whole entrance from the sky is another reason I put this in level 6. Jordan's Lamborghini Countach from The Wolf of Wall Street is a super baller car. This car is the epitome of his badassery and success. Well, success. Wrecking it was kind of a representation of his downfall, but we can ignore that for now. The Countach makes about 455 horsepower with a naturally aspirated V12. Definitely a fire collection piece. I'd say the Ferrari that Ferris Bueller stole is extremely baller. No wonder he and his friends borrowed it. I low-key would too. I think this car is baller, but not Ferris necessarily. I think the valets that whip the car around town are the true ballers. Level 7. My pants. The first car under level 7 is Batman's Tumbler. I would absolutely myself if I saw, heard, or got to drive this car. They're not insanely fast, but they're just so cool. They make about 500 horsepower with a Chevy V8, but they're just super heavy. I'm not sure if you could actually destroy this thing either. Super cool car. James Bond's Aston Martin is definitely a car that I would not want to my pants in, but I might have to. This car has twin front-mounted machine guns,
rotating license plates, an oil slick dispenser, a rear smoke screen to get away from the bad guys, ejector seats for whatever reason you might need ejector seats for, a bulletproof shield, and a hidden tracking device holding this place.
I would definitely crap myself. This car is so cool and so good looking. I would definitely not want to scratch this thing, so I probably wouldn't even drive it if I had the chance to. And for the very last one on this list, we have Optimus Prime. I would absolutely soil my pants. So we all know Volvo is the safe bricks on the road. Literally one of the most rectangular wagons you could ever see, other than the cube car maybe. They're most likely driven by your local college professor or maybe a chiropractor. But did you know that Volvos can basically anything they want to? Volvos are extremely badass cars. They're so badass that even Gus Fring from Breaking Bad drives one of these. They're kind of chill looking on the outside, but pretty freaky on the inside. Like 100 years ago, Volvo got the reputation for being built like a tank. Say you bomb a Volvo dealership, the smoke will clear and the building will be gone. All the Volvos will be as spotless as they were when they came out of the factory. If you catch a Volvo in the wild, you kind of have to steer clear, because if you get in an accident with this car, you're gonna get mowed down. These cars will not sacrifice their driver for your safety. If you T-bone a Volvo, your car is probably gonna get totaled, and theirs will not. If you see a Volvo flip over and roll towards you, you're probably gonna get steamrolled, but that's obviously not a realistic scenario because a Volvo will never flip over. Volvos are just so badass that they will not break ever,
And they will not explode, and they will just sit exactly where they are.
If you've watched my other videos, then you should know that BMWs are the best inline-six company ever. Well, Volvo is basically the same, but for turbo inline-5 engines. Back in the 80s, they built the 240 Turbo. This car comes in almost any trim you can think of, and it was surprisingly fast for the time, but not quite as fast as the 850 TR or the 850R that they built in the 90s. These are basically the first Volvos that mogged hard. 250 horsepower in the 90s is absolutely fucked. The Mustang GT only had 215 horsepower. 250 horsepower in the 90s is like bringing a chainsaw to a pillow fight. First of all, turbo inline 5s might be the best sounding engines ever. Secondly, the video title does not lie. Volvos look awesome. Something about the geometry, the headlights, I don't know, they just look like the craziest sleepers of all time. Maybe that's what Volvo is, the craziest sleeper of all time. Volvos just subtly look so nice. They have so many nice features too. For example, let me just talk about the Volvo S60R and V70R for a minute. These are basically the same cars, except the S60R is a sedan and the V70R is a wagon. I believe these came out in the early 2000s. This is the time that car manufacturers were snorting coke on the job. BMW put a V10 in a family sedan. The Audi RS6 C5 was insane. And of course we have the E55 AMG and the Jaguar XJR. These cars were just wild. Horsepower numbers that were unheard of at the time. But then we have the Volvo S60R and V70R. So these turbo inline 5 family cars packed a very solid and reliable 300 horsepower stock. They come with a Spaceball manual transmission, which is pretty badass. But more importantly, they were way overbuilt. Have you ever heard of stitched leather in the bottom of a car's door card? They also have suspension that you can change as you drive. Comfort's just for when you're going for a cruise, sports when you're driving through the canyons, and advanced is for when you're actually racing. Volvo claims that their suspension can keep the car in a horizontal attitude relative to the road. To be fair, I don't know what the else the car could be relative to the road, like perpendicular, but regardless, the suspension settings are really cool. These cars also came stock with Brembo brakes. They can basically stop on a dime. The leather seats are super comfortable too, and they have rare trim called Nordicap, which is a blue leather interior, which is awesome. Anyway, I've basically sold you on the S60R V70R, right? Well, let me first put you on the Volvo S80. It's their 2007 V8 sedan. They're not terribly fast, but super comfortable and sound amazing. So the V8s in these cars are actually built by Yamaha. Yeah, the people who make pianos, lawnmowers, boat engines. They also made a Volvo V8 and it screams. I think stock it's about 315 horsepower, which is still pretty solid. It's not super fast, but it's very solid for a sedan. You can find these incredibly cheap on Facebook too, which is nice. But there's some drawbacks before you go buy one. So their all-wheel drive system, I don't really know what I think of it yet. It's super good all-wheel drive and you will not slip out. That being said, it's way front-wheel drive bias. And we know how I feel about front-wheel drive. Also, there's the steering. I've heard these cars have very loose steering and it's not very responsive. They have a really wide wheelbase, so you don't get a very tight turning radius either. And unfortunately, there's limited aftermarket support. There's extremely good aftermarket support, but sadly, there's just not very much of it. I've heard that IPD is a great company for aftermarket support. Anyway, that's where the cons end. I think one of the greatest things about these cars is how underground they are. As I said earlier, Volvos are the best sleepers. So what I'm getting to is that only old people drive these cars, right? Which means these cars are extremely well maintained and you don't need to worry about buying them secondhand. These cars are literally grandma owned and grandma driven. You don't usually see grandmas at street takeovers, right? They're also usually listed for under $10,000. which my broke ass really fucks with. Next, I want to talk about the newer Volvos. I'll get back to the old ones in a minute, but I don't usually see people talking about the newer ones. Did you know that some of these cars are making about 450 horsepower stock? The Volvo S90, V90, and XC90 all make dumb power. Unfortunately, they're all hybrid cars, but I think 450 horsepower is pretty tempting, right? I think these cars would be very ideal daily drivers, or at least a great car to have for a road trip. Volvo really knows what they're doing when it comes to comfort. 58 miles a gallon is nothing to complain about either. Okay, back to the older Volvos. They're still great cars, they look great, they're comfortable, but they're very far from Canyon Carvers. Some people have built very impressive Volvos though. The Volvo 240 might be the perfect car for anyone. They are slow, but there's so many trim levels for this car, and so many people have modified them into drift cars, off-roading cars, drag cars, race cars. They're kind of like the BMW E30 of Volvo in my opinion. Just a perfect blank canvas. The Volvo 240 is super slow, but fortunately has a very large engine bay, so you can toss something faster in there. While Volvo may not be the perfect car brand, they definitely have created some amazing cars. The safety of Volvos unfortunately has to take away from the fun a bit. The really safe all-wheel drive system or their wide turning radius. While Volvo has created the daily driver of all time, there's a chance that they haven't created the sports car you've been looking for your whole life. Volvo mogs, but only as much as safe family cars can mog. New cars piss me off. Let me tell you all about it. Evolution is generally a good thing, right? Look how we went from inventing the wheel to beautiful things like Galaxy Gas. It's awesome. With all these amazing innovations, tell me why cars are evolving in an annoying and crappy way. It seems like every new car that is released pisses me off just a little bit more than the last one. Don't get me wrong, I think all the new safety features are great and they definitely save more lives, blah blah blah. But where's the fun in that? There are a lot of things car companies are changing that really don't need to be changed. Lane assist. What the f is this lane assist junk about? Do the car companies think I can't drive or something? Lane assist actually pisses me off so much. It's like having a backseat driver, but instead of your broke ass friend, it's the car. If companies are going to lower the standards of driving so much that you're not expected to be able to stay in your lane, then drunk driving should become legal. I think 90% of drunk drivers would probably be better than lane assist users. I think lane assist and auto brakes and all that stuff is kind of dangerous. People are more comfortable looking at their phones and not focusing on driving because they have all these false senses of safety with new cars. Back when I had my 5-speed Civic, I was so locked in. It was such a raw car to drive and it was so loud on the inside that I couldn't possibly focus on anything except the road. Isn't that safer, or am I just completely wrong? Let me know. Another thing I won't get over with these cars is how they look. It's like car manufacturers took all the soul out of designing cars and now they all look like the same pieces of shit. It pisses me off. Old cars used to be unique and have a lot of personality. Even if they didn't look nice, they still had wabi-sabi and weren't like the modern cookie cutter design. I don't think I'm blinded by nostalgia or anything. I think new cars really do objectively look worse than old ones. You know what else is consistently shit about new cars? LED headlights. LED headlights piss me off. Sure, it's nice to drive with LED headlights, but being on the receiving end of them is hell. When an oncoming car has LED headlights, I feel more blind than prime Helen Keller. I have to focus on the white road lines and pray they don't disappear, or else I'll end up in a freaking ditch. I mean, if someone was crossing the road and I was being blinded by LED headlights, I would for sure hit them without realizing. And if you think it couldn't get any worse, sometimes in those new cars with all the screens, you'll be blinded at night anyway. I mean, the brightness on those screens is insane. Most of the time you can change the brightness with a button somewhere, but sometimes the worst ones have the brightness settings in the software, so you have to search around in all the shitty ass menus to find it. I'm pissed. You know what else makes it even worse? Staring at all that damn plastic. I swear there's more plastic in modern cars than there are liberals in Seattle. These car companies add that weird ass bumpy texture to all of it. I don't get it. Why do they think it's appealing? It looks cheap to me. I'm not even kidding though. The door cards are plastic, the dash, the pedals, even the shifters are covered with plastic. It's not just the interior either. In any modern car, the whole engine bay will be coated in plastic covers that do close to nothing. The underbodies are also coated in plastic guards, which probably does help a little bit, but it's still just a dumb load of useless plastic. I'm pretty sure Tesla made like the whole rear end of the Cybertruck plastic or something too, which is fucking bananas. You know what else is bananas? Modern cars that shut off at stoplights. I swear they added this feature just for rage bait. You pull up to a stoplight or a stop sign, the car just dies and it's dead. And now it just looks like you've stalled or don't know how to drive the car. I guess this feature is supposed to save the planet or whatever, but if we wanted to save the planet, we should just start freezing the oceans or something. I feel like the only benefit to this feature is it could maybe save you like a tiny bit of fuel over time, but in my opinion, it's not enough fuel for me to give a shit. It's just really annoying instead. Speaking of modern car features that piss me off, car sensors piss me off. I know that sounds sounds like a weird one, but the amount of sensors that are in modern cars just boggles my mind. I mean, they have sensors that detect water on your windshield, like I can't see that shit. And don't get me started on the seatbelt sensor. Why are they putting that in there? It's obvious. I know I'm not buckled in, but the car just wants to remind me every 2 seconds.
If you have a Toyota, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Maybe it'd be reasonable if it was every minute, but no, they make it every 2 seconds. It's ridiculous. Half of the time when you get a code popping up, it's not even something wrong with the engine. It's just a sensor that's gone bad. The more sensors, the more problems. The sensors that piss me off the most have to be oil sensors, because once they add an oil sensor, they feel the need to remove
the dipstick.
And get this, most of the oil level sensors don't even work until you run the car for a while. What if you're bad at measuring oil, so you put a cup of oil into your car and you don't know how full the engine is? So you run it on a cup of oil for like 5 minutes to get an oil level reading, and then kaboom, engine has blown up because of a cup of oil. Something else these companies care about apparently is how high you can rev the car after you buy it brand new. Some of these modern cars have like a 3,000 RPM rev limiter where you can't rev it past 3K for like 500 miles, which I find ridiculous. You're saying I buy a brand new car and I have to drive it like a grandma for 500 miles until apparently it's magically safe, or at least until the warranty is up. I mean, people will build an engine, start it up and walk through the rev ranges for a couple good minutes in their garage, then take it straight to the dyno for a proper break-in. And the engine lasts for longer than the rest of the parts on the car. But the worst cars are the ones that don't even let you rev the car in neutral. I mean, what the fuck, actually weird behavior. For some reason, the design of modern car interiors just gets more and more uncomfortable every single year. When I'm sitting in a new car, I feel naked and exposed. The seats are so bare and made out of like fake leather or some shitty fabric. It feels so foreign. But older cars had a welcoming, warm feel inside of them and really created a nice atmosphere. They're so kind and nice to you. But with the new cars, you hop in and the first thing that comes up on the screen is some bullshit about recording your driving behavior or something giving you warnings about not looking at the screen while you're driving. Some more bullshit. Why do new car companies think that eliminating manual options from their cars is making them more comfortable to drive? If anything, it's so much worse because half of the modern cars don't even know how to drive themselves. I swear 90% of these cars have gas pedals where they're super delayed. They'll wait on the ECU for so long until it actually gives you gas. Sometimes these cars just randomly accelerate super fast and are not predictable. The transmissions are always shifting shittily as well. It either won't shift or it shifts too early. It never gets it right. Not to mention the brake boosters in the new cars just seem super sensitive, and the slightest touch will bring the car to a dead stop. Like guys, I swear it's the car that makes me bad at driving. You know what's crazy about these new cars is how small their engines are getting. Now it's not all of them, but a lot of new cars that are coming out just keep getting smaller and smaller engines with a tiny little turbo to top it off. Don't get me wrong, I love small engines like the GR Corolla engine, the Honda K's and B's, but what sets these engines apart from the rest is that they have potential and they were made to get down and dirty. These new engines are just made to be efficient for fuel economy and the atmosphere. Where's the fun in that? In the 70s, we had 7-liter V8s that were turning out 200 horsepower. Not because that's all they could make, because that's all they were allowed to make. You could take those engines and make them like 600 horsepower, no problem. But the new little itty bitty baby ones are just not built with that kind of spirit. They can't take any more than the company gave them, which is just heartbreaking. And it shows you how much spirit these companies have lost. They've also lost the plot with regulation. Every new car is so damn quiet and lacks a nice exhaust note. All the companies just strangle the exhaust with cats and mufflers and shit. Even if it's not an electric car, you won't be able to hear it, and the CVT is going to make it feel like driving an electric car too. Even if someone steals the cats, the car is still going to sound like shit because it doesn't have the exhaust designed to sound nice when it's loud. And the CVT is just going to sound like a screaming animal or something anyway. Before you tell me about the planet, let me just toss a video of lithium mining on screen real quick. So these things that I don't like about new cars are annoying, but at the end of the day, you can just shrug them off. But I do have one chronic complaint. This part of modern cars has gone way too far. The price. Cars are just getting less and less affordable. The average price of a new car is around $50,000. This crap is not funny. In the early 2000s, a new car was around $38,000 adjusted for inflation, which is still a hell of a lot. But it just goes to show how crazy the car market is getting. With this trend, new cars are going to be out of reach for so many people. The whole point of a new car is to be innovative and come out with new cool features, advancing the car world, but we're just going in the wrong direction. And I hope car manufacturers come to their senses. There are a couple cool cars coming out like the 2026 Nissan Z and the rumored 2026 Ford Mustang Raptor, but this should be every new car that's announced, not just two. That being said though, new cars just really piss me off. If you're watching this video right now instead of then you might need some budget car ball knowledge. Who doesn't want a cheap, awesome car? Doesn't sound very realistic, right? It feels like you can only choose two out of cheap, reliable, and fast. But luckily, there's some cars out there that almost check all three boxes. This is budget car ball knowledge. The 1995 to 2009 Subaru Outback XT or Legacy GTB. Guys, these cars are bangers! If you'd like to track your car, rally it, or even daily drive it, this thing will get it done. The interior is comfortable, and there's plenty of space inside for grabbing some bulky groceries. You might even be able to conquer a Costco run with one of these bad boys.
We're Costco guys. Of course we
have a 2009 Subaru Outback XT.
Since these things don't use too much fuel, you're going to be driving them everywhere. The 2.5 liter flat 4 is pretty sweet. The Legacy GT makes a monstrous 265-ish horsepower and 250 foot-pound of torque, depending on the generation. The Outback XT makes lower but similar numbers. An awesome part about these engines is that they bring the center of gravity lower to the ground, which improves handling quite a lot. These cars will turn your local dirt roads into full-blown rally courses. These cars rip stock, but will drive even better with a suspension upgrade. Don't even worry about driving it too hard because the 5-speed manual gearbox is known for being incredibly durable. Even the less sportier versions of these cars will still rip. A good Subaru Outback or Legacy will set you back around 2,000 to 6,000. It's a kind of wide range, but there's a lot of cars out there. The Jeep Cherokee XJ, 1984 to 2001. Hell yeah, brother. If you like to get your hands dirty and you're always digging around in the mud, then the Jeep Cherokee XJ might be just the car for you. Arguably considered the first true SUV. This thing has a relatively light unibody chassis, an excellent four-wheel drive system, and either a bulletproof four-banger or a more favorable inline six, putting out 190 horsepower and 255 foot-pounds of torque. Both of these engines are known to last around 300,000 miles. Well, that's with regular maintenance, of course. Don't just let this thing rot. The Jeep Cherokee XJ is capable of conquering any dirt road you throw at it, and capable of getting over a lot of crazy technical stuff. Also, they look so nice, holy moly. If you want to build this thing up for real and throw on some strong aftermarket parts or even a lift kit, don't worry, there's a big market for this stuff. These cars are a great platform for a sick off-roading setup, and honestly, these things look so nice for the price. Expect to find a working XJ on the market for around $2,500 to $5,000. Okay, next up, we have kind of a surprising one. People don't usually see this on the budget lists. The Honda Civic. I'm just fucking with you. Everybody knows the Honda Civic.
Hey! Shit! Hey! Hey!
The Honda Civic is a cult classic, an all-around reliable, fun, cheap car, and very moddable. These cars can do anything from gapping a Hellcat in a drag race to picking mushrooms off the side of your local backroad corner. Honda Civics kind of have a heroic history. These cars were born from an oil crisis in 1972, requiring a need for more fuel-efficient and reliable cars. Then bang, just like that, Honda locked in real quick and made this shit. The Honda Civic carries a great racing background with its lightweight chassis, high-revving engines, and precise steering coming from Honda's Formula One experience. The modding scene for these cars is so popular that you'll probably come across an ad for some Civic parts just by scrolling through your Instagram homepage. Because of the popularity, swap kits, aftermarket parts, and mods are super easy to find and really cheap. This is probably one of the cheapest cars to find on this list, costing around $2,000 to $4,000. Whether you're looking to upgrade the fuck out of this car or enjoy a bone stock, it's a very, very, very solid choice. Okay, now we have another banger from Subaru. What do you know about the Subaru Forester? It is a fantastic shout for everything. Anything you can do to a car, you can do to a Forester. Fuck it, off-road this car, grab groceries in it, and of course go to the track in this thing. The Forester was built on an Impreza platform, which means it's got a very solid all-wheel drive system with that nice Subaru classic 50-50 split. And I believe they're mechanical, so it's kind of, I don't know, it's really cool. This thing is really great for rally and off-roading. Also, the parts are interchangeable with a lot of WRX parts if you want to upgrade. Subaru built the Forester with the idea of it being a tough SUV for people who actually go on adventures and do things, but with the drivability of a normal car. Subaru also made a sportier version of this car with a turbo, which is a little more expensive, but still possible for an affordable price, the Forester XT. With ground clearance of about 8 inches, these cars are surprisingly good at off-roading. I think one of the best parts about this car is its interior, with a very simple design and a very roomy feeling. It's hard to beat. The average price of an old running Forester is somewhere around 3 to 6 grand. The Forester is definitely some ball knowledge. The Volvo 740 and 240. If you've watched my channel for more than a minute, you probably already know how great Volvo is. I love Volvos. Here's some crazy budget shouts. The 1987 to 1993 Volvo 240 and the 1987 to 1990 Volvo 740. Yes, sir. These things can take a head-on collision with like 6 or 7 Cybertrucks and not even have a scratch on them. Other than being built like bedrock, these things can get down. The 240 has a rear-wheel drive system and the 740 has an all-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive powered by the B230 FT or B230F. The B230 FT engine packs a humble 165 to 175 horsepower stock and an easy 300 horsepower with some plastic surgery. The B230F engine has 115 to 135 stock and around 200 to 250 with the forbidden snail setup, which is more than enough horsepower to get a Swedish teenager driving sideways. A great part about these cars is most parts are interchangeable. Yeah, Volvo pulled some weird Alabama cousin shit and reused a lot of parts across different cars. So luckily for us, parts are easier to find and a lot easier to install. You could probably find one of these cars for around 2,500 to 5 grand stock, and for just another 2,000 to 3,000, you can modify this bad boy to go from Swedish and boxy to Speedish and foxy. Overall, these cars are a great, solid budget choice if you're looking to have fun sliding around and crashing into things. The 2000 Honda CR-V. Please hear me out on this one. The 1997 to 2001 Honda CR-V with the B20B or Z is the perfect sleeper car you can buy for cheap. They look funky and cool, they're super reliable, and you can easily throw a turbo on these engines. The B20B is a solid iron block engine that comes from the legendary B-Series family, which makes it compatible with a lot of B-Series parts. Big win! You could probably find a beat-up CR-V for around $1,000, but if you want to spoil yourself, maybe $2,000 for that nice interior. To make this thing as badass as I'm saying it could be, you're gonna need the following: a turbo kit, ECU, tune, map sensor, fuel pump, and injectors. Sounds like a whole lot of debt, right? No, bitch! You're only gonna be down like 3 to 4 grand. This setup will probably have the engine at like 250 to 300 wheel horsepower comfortably and reliably, or 400 if you're ready to send a piston to the moon. Parts are readily available and cheap since it's a B-Series engine. This budget CR-V is an all-around fun car to drive. It can go anywhere, it looks reasonably cool, and yeah, twin, just get one already. Also, they have a table in the trunk, dude. And for camping purposes, the seats go all the way down very nicely, just so you know. Today I'm going to be talking about some cheap whippable cars that you should definitely pick up if you're looking for a new car. I'll talk about their reputation for being whippable and overall whippability. The Honda Fit is a monster on wheels. Okay, not really, but guys, this is definitely in the top 5 for most whippable cars. While being the price of a discount deal at Domino's, this car brings some solid performance to the table. The Honda Fit makes a very flaccid 130 horsepower, but it makes up for it by being very light and nimble. These bad boys come with a manual transmission or a CVT. The only real choice is manual, of course. With a slow-ass car and a sweet manual transmission, this thing will have you shifting fast and furious style, blowing through every gear like Trump to Clinton. Make fun of the Honda Fit all you want. It does look a little bit like a clown car and makes as much horsepower as my monthly paycheck, but guys, once this thing hits a track, it's unstoppable. This is no secret either. I guarantee if you head to your local track on an open track day, you'll probably see more Honda Fits than there are supercars. This car is so damn whippable, you gotta hear this. A team entered a 25-hour endurance race in 2011 with a 2010 Honda Fit B-Spec and ended up passing a Porsche 911 GT3 in wet conditions. They ended up finishing 15th overall out of 83. They beat a Corvette Z06, a Porsche 911 Turbo, a Dodge Viper SRT10, and some GTRs in testing. The handling on these go-karts is super nimble and responsive due to the fuel tank and engine being mounted surprisingly low to the ground, creating a nice low center of gravity. The car's weight is evenly distributed too, which is super nice. The wheelbase is really short, which helps a lot too. Something I find weird about this car is that it low-key sounds really nice with an exhaust mod for some reason. So
that's a big plus. Unfortunately, there are some downsides to this car, of course. It's front wheel drive, which some people fuck with, but in my mind, front wheel drive kind of narrows down the whippability of this car. This would be a top 3 most whippable car, but I had to move it down the list because of the front wheel drive. But it does make the car lighter, so law of equivalence or whatever. The GR Corolla. Right out of the factory, the GR Corolla is a race car, and Toyota isn't even trying to hide it. The GR stands for Gazoo Racing, which was initially the name of Toyota's motorsport program that competed in Le Mans, WRC, and endurance races like the Nürburgring 24-hour. So with the backbones of a performance-oriented company, you can expect this car to be quite freaky. This car gets its freak on by making 300 jacked-ass ponies and 295 foot-pounds of torque out of a tiny 1.6-liter inline-3 turbocharged engine. Shoving 300 horsepower into an engine that size probably took some crazy engineers. Believe it or not, 300 horsepower isn't even close to its limit. PowerTune Australia, a tuning company out of, you guessed it, Australia, tuned a GR Yaris, which has the same engine as the Corolla, to a wild 740 horsepower with, get this, stock internals. Other things had to be upgraded though, the turbo, head studs, and other little things, but if this is not a testament to how strong and badass these engines are, I don't know what is. Other than the little monster in the GR Corolla's engine bay, it has some more freak to leak. That 300 horsepower and 295 foot-pounds of torque that I mentioned earlier is put to the ground using a 6-speed manual transmission or an 8-speed direct automatic transmission. The car is pulled forwards or backwards with Toyota's GR4 system all-wheel drive, and believe it or not, it's actually good. But you're probably asking me, Gassy, how do you know it's good? Toyota has 8 WRC titles under their greasy belts. While the drivetrains from their WRC cars are not the same as their production cars, you can trust Toyota knows how to make a good drivetrain. The specific all-wheel drive system that's in the GR Corolla can in fact get down. It has an adjustable 60-40, 50-50, 30-70 split, depending on how crazy you're feeling. With all of these parts put together, you're gonna have a very whippable Corolla. These cars whip amazingly on gravel, tarmac, snow, ice, you name it, it will whip it. The GR Corolla's shorter wheelbase, light chassis, and sporty suspension lets you whip it about as hard as crap. Driving this car will have you feeling like a real rally driver. The Subaru BRZ. The Subaru BRZ is extremely whippable as long as you're not lowering it to the floor. These things handle extremely well and they're pretty fun to drive. Being rear-wheel drive with a manual transmission, this bad boy is a pretty good option. Stock, these cars make like 230 horsepower with their Subaru Boxer engines, which is then used perfectly by the short gearing of the manual transmission and real LSD. I'd say this is pretty close to the sweet spot as far as power goes. You can put the pedal on the floor and you won't die, but you'll also have enough power to have fun. The chassis and wheelbase are known for being very controllable, so much so that it's known as the modern day S chassis in the drifting community. The chassis and engine combo is also very popular with rally drivers. The Dirtfish Rally School uses Subaru BRZs for their rear-wheel drive class. Luckily, this thing has a cheap engine in case you need to replace it, and an overall lower center of gravity. Remember, these engines are Subaru Boxers, so head gaskets. But they can actually be surprisingly reliable if you maintain them correctly. Most of the time when these engines blow head gaskets, it's because of poor maintenance and improper care. That being said, if they do break, the parts are relatively cheap and easy to come by. If you'd like to modify one of these cars, there are a ton of aftermarket parts out there. While these cars aren't as fast as crap on straight roads stock, they definitely make up for it in the corners. The factory suspension is already dialed in extremely well. The front of the car uses a MacPherson strut setup, which is lightweight aluminum. They have good suspension geometry for responsive steering and higher grip, while having more positive caster to improve the steering feel and responsiveness of the car. The rear of the car has a double wishbone and super well designed multi-link setup, creating a really solid rear end that keeps good contact with the ground at all times. The BMW E36 is the definition of a whippable menace. If you see a BMW E36 on the road, you know something is about to go down. The BMW E36 comes in a bunch of different trims that are all great, but if you're going for the most whippable trims, I'd go for at least a 325 or up, since they're going to come with a straight 6 and that's where the fun starts. You're going to be expecting to have around 190 to 240 horsepower with an unmodded E36, but the straight 6s in these cars are extremely fun to mod. Although you might have to be doing more preventative maintenance than you want to on these cars since they are
BMWs, the chassis is pretty much perfect and is going to be as close to a 50-50 weight distribution as you're going to get in any car. And in my opinion, you can get them looking pretty nice and classy with a couple of cosmetic mods. And of course, with all of the cars on this list having a manual gearbox, this car has one as well. It's a 5-speed manual paired with rear-wheel drive and a nice limited slip differential if you're lucky, since they only come in a couple of models like the M3 or the 325i Winter Edition. But it's almost always a mystery if these things have LSDs. The best way to know is just to jack it up and check. What makes these cars crazy whippable is how cheap these cars are up front, or maybe I should say was, since the market has gone crazy these past couple of years, but they're still somewhat cheap compared to the other BMWs on the market. Where you really save money is with the parts for these dogs. Almost every junkyard is bound to have an E36 laying around that you can just yank some parts off of, probably because they've been whipped too hard by a teenager trying his first clutch kick and then sending that thing upside down into a ditch. Once you get these cars dialed in for whipping, you won't be able to crash this thing if you try. They have such nice handling and good control that maybe even your girlfriend could drive it to the store and back without getting in an accident. Now for your favorite part, downsides. These things shit themselves, meaning they leave oil stains wherever they want. Another downside is that you might lose your hearing a bit, since these things are built like tuna cans and you can hear everything outside of the car. But that doesn't matter since they're built to party. You can rally them, slide them, race them, mod them. Pretty much anything you can think of doing with this car, you can do with this car. And they have so much aftermarket support too. Get an E36, dude. The definition of a whippable car is literally the Miata. Saying it's the greatest of all time is an understatement. The saying slow car fast is the Miata. With the Miata turning out a very powerful and impressive 115 to 140 horsepower stock might make you think the Miata doesn't deserve the first place spot on this list. But I'm gonna have to disagree. This car weighs about as much as a homeless person's fully loaded shopping cart, making Miata so light and tight that you can carry hella speed through corners like no one's business. Driving a rear-wheel drive Miata with a manual transmission literally feels so good. It's like pretending a Glock is a bolt-action sniper rifle. Not to mention a chassis balance that gives the E36 a run for its money. These cars have too much steering angle. It's ridiculous. You can pop a U-turn within parking spaces, but you really don't need to use any of this awesome steering angle since the cars turn with the pedals. It's crazy. It's so easy to get the perfect amount of slip angle with these cars that when you're taking any corner, your steering wheel is pretty much straight. Even if you're still learning the ropes of driving, this car will be there for you. They will forgive you for your mistakes that would otherwise leave you with a guardrail as a passenger. And with traits like these, you already know that the aftermarket support is ridiculous. I mean, try and find me an engine that hasn't been swapped into a Miata. That's why Miatas dominate everywhere. They take up like 40% of the track days in autocrosses. I mean, these cars are just so good on tracks. There are countless racing series with just Miatas. And when you crash it, which you will, unless you're not whipping it hard enough, you can fix them for pocket change. The only real downsides of this car is that if you're over 6 feet tall, you might get decapitated like the giraffe in The Hangover, since your head is probably going to be sticking out of the top of this car. Overall, it's hard to find stuff to hate about this car other than it looking dumb as hell and a little bit fruity, but it won't matter since it's going to be hard to not look cool while whipping this car around every corner. So over a month ago, I asked you guys to send me your car channels and I'm going to take a look at them, I guess. This is my YouTube, Wonderbread Jumps. Okay. Real life Mario Kart in Japan? What? Wait, are they actually just driving around in Japan like it's Mario Kart? What? Dude, imagine. That is so sick. Imagine if you were playing Mario Kart about to start and like you turn left and this dude is next to you. Wait, they're just playing in traffic right now? This is crazy. All right, what else does this guy have? This is a crazy channel. Wait, LS swapped Volvo 240 drift track? Nah, what? Holy shit. Wait, what? I think I just stumbled across a gem. Okay, wait, we gotta see what else this guy has, because that is getting sideways in the Polaris slingshot. Wait. Dude, what? Don't those only have one wheel in the back? What the fuck? Wonderbread Jumps, you're gonna get a 10 out of 10 right out of the gate. That is an awesome channel. Nissan 350Z, the car guy on YouTube. Okay, so we're just doing YouTube shorts. Let's see the most popular one. This looks dope.
Aura Farmer. Dude, this shit is sick. I'm gonna have to give you like a 3 out of 10, my fault. Okay, let's check this one out. This looks sick. Okay. Oh, dude's driving the sim in Roblox? Dang, okay. Oh, those downshifts were good. This is Roblox? Wait, no, this is... Okay, he switched to Roblox. Let's see. Okay, this looks more like Roblox. This shit sucks. Awesome, dog. Guap. 19-year-old sim racer. Okay, let's see this. Oh, only 23 hours ago? Dang, this shit looks horrible. It's just too bright, dude. Dang, this junk looks crazy. Dang. Wait, why does this dude kind of have the wheel? Holy shit, that is sick. Oh, no. Guap, I'm gonna give you like a... I'll give that a 7 out of 10. That was pretty sick. First time drifting. Wait, that intake sounds kind of nuts. Oh, dude, just giving yourself a lawn job, dude. Oh! Dang, you have that under control, though. What the heck? That was sick! Oh! Damn, this camera work is crazy. Attempt number 4, you're gonna try again? Dude, chill out. I really like the sound of that intake. That's cool. Dang. Okay, yeah, this is cool. S turn. I'm gonna give this the fire emoji. That was pretty fire. The con man. Let's see. Oh, okay, so we got some Roblox car content. Are those the Scar SVRs and a squatted Tahoe in fucking Roblox?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have hit 400,000 subscribers, so I want to
Who is this? All right, I want to hear these. I want to hear these subs, dude.
Oh, I know the bass is gonna be good on this one. Turn it up.
What the fuck are we? This is sick. This. My channel isn't even about cars. Not posting it. Drift King. All right. Nothing. What the? Is not what I tried to click. Rock and roll lover. Mine Forsta. Egg. Wait, this is sick. Who just ripped ass? No, you heard that. What was that? Hell no. Little Red Rider. Okay, let's check this out. Okay, let's see. My 5-year Minecraft Forever World Tour. Okay, I want to check that out. Lifted Pavement Princess in real life. What is this? Okay.
I cannot fathom a reason as to why someone would own one of these humongous piles of visual diarrhea.
Yeah. Okay, my 5-year Minecraft Forever World Tour. Who is this?
Hey guys.
Damn, this shit is sick. Yeah, cozy. All right. Wait, this is the chillest world ever. Yeah, I like the Minecraft world. That's sick. Crescent Creek Outdoors. Off-road 4x4 test? Holy shit, this is sick. Okay, wait, let's see the most popular video. I got the Dodge D300 running.
Okay, folks, I finally got a starter relay. Tried to install it on the money pit.
That is a huge engine bay. Holy shit.
Okie dokie, I got that battery hooked up.
Wait, is that how you're gonna start it with the terminal on it like that? We dead ass? Dude, that sound like bagpipes. Yeah, not quite.
Probably needs more fuel.
Glub, glub, glub. Okay.
Come on. Oh, pull a plug. That would make it not start, yeah. Okay, now that I hooked that back up. Nope. Needs a bit of fuel.
Hey! Listen to that puppy purr, holy. Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice, dude, that was sick. I like your channel, I'm giving it eyes. That'll count as like a 9 out of 10, that was pretty sick. Car Media PT, getaway? All right, let's check this out.
Warning. The stunts in this movie were performed by professionals, so for your safety, do not attempt any of the stunts you're about to see.
E34, okay. Did you shoot this or you just edit this? This is sick.
Oh man, I wish I could show that because that is so cool, but I can't. Gonna get fucking banned. Type of shit I'm on with my Slam, Geo Metro, and Turbo Honda and Overland Jeep XJ builds. Okay, let's check it out. Jeeping around in the XJ 2025. Okay. Oh yeah, this thing just hauls ass through anything. Oh, never mind. Okay.
That shit's hard.
What? I like the cinematography here. You got a very, Wait, you made that? Dang. You just built a snorkel like it was nothing and started driving the Jeep. That's crazy. Dude, this is awesome. Hey, if any of this stuff interests you, be sure to watch, because this is cool. This is cool. Slapker. No. No way, that shit was ass. Art wagon. What? Okay, let's see. Wait, this is sick. This is a nice channel. Replacing the fuel pump on our El Camino. Uh-oh. Putting hydraulic brakes on my mini bike, that's sick.
These mechanical brakes on my mini bike suck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change with these new hydraulic brakes.
Oh, sick. This guy's a genius. Holy. And we got some chill music too. Holy. Hey, be sure to check out Fart Wagon. This is shit. I mean, this is sick. Fart is Swede for speed. This is awesome. The Ripper. An animator and gamer. Okay, let's see what we got here. Car related channel, remember. Should I join ICE?
Yo, what's up, guy?
Okay, Limington. Me talking about all my junk. Okay.
John Deere 4440 with the big exhaust.
Bro, I know who this is. Dude, it's actually this guy talking.
We're all John Deere around here.
Absolute cinema. Yeah, I'll give that a 7 out of 10. I'm not really into tractors, but it's cool. Ooh, okay. Alex GT 308. So biking channel? Oh, shit. Okay, let's check this out. This is gonna be cool. Oh my god. Wait, this is a gem. Up the hill. And down. Holy shit, that was sick. Red Bull needs to sponsor this dude immediately. This is awesome. Alex GT, I'm giving you a fire because that was absolutely sick. Cash Dixon Racing. Oh wait, this guy submitted his crazy thing for the ranking cars video. Dang. How many times do you think these people have been into a Cabela's before? Holy shit, this is sick.
This is like the type of area they'll something like this.
Real. Dang, this is sick. What the? I want to do something like this. It's cool. Cash, I'll give you a fire. Nah, that was so sick. I'll give you a wilted rose for good measure. Oh, wait, what? Wait, maybe this is about to be sick. 370Z Toge run featuring DIY muffler delete. Okay, I can't wait for this. Chill as fuck. Okay, this guy's nonchalant. Holy. Oh, downshift. Okay, this looks like a nice road, dude. Nah, alright, I don't know how much of this I can show. But that's a sick channel, Gavin. Fire. El Chaparo. I do random videos. Let's check this out. Riding to Freddy's at night.
Yeah, I still got gas. I'll be fine.
Oh wait, this is sick.
So it's not too busy right now. Woo!
Dang, he's flying, dude.
Chicken tenders, bro.
What do you mean, why'd I order 10 chicken tenders?
With the 2 large fries, the 2 large tenders,
look,
real cheesesteak, bro. I know that was you.
Alright. You caught me. Have a good day.
This night. I'll give you an 8 out of 10. That's pretty cool, dude. Mitsubishi Lancer. Let's see. Asking cars to honk.
Okay. He's coming. There he is.
Lexus IS? Oh shit. Let's see if they honk. Do it. Yes! Yes! Nice! Oh, that one was my favorite.
That was so good.
Oh, what? Why'd he throw the sign? Wait. Yeah. Nice. That's my favorite channel so far. Mitsubishi Lancer. That's a 10 out of 10 channel. By far. Thank you for sharing.
Rest in peace, my granny, she got hit by a bazooka.
Okay, now we gotta look at some Instagrams. And this one I already remember from the ranking cars video. This was insane. This guy's got the turbo E46 wagon. Oh my god. That's crazy. That is insane. Oh my god. I can't have this guy winning 2 videos in a row, but okay, let's see this exhaust. Dang, this is clean, dude. Holy. What the fuck? Didn't see that intake before. Oh man, I messed with this car though. This is so cool. Oh wait, this is the one he submitted. Okay, it cut out. But hey, I mean, if you saw the last video, you know it's like, it was sick. Next. Honda S2K. This guy was also in the last video. And I think one of the winners as well. I love this car. Holy shit. And look at that fitment. It's just so crazy. I feel like usually I'd say that's too tight of fitment, but I feel like for a S2K, it makes sense, right? Is that crazy? I like it a lot though. Got the, are those PS4s as well? And yep, Pilot Sports. Holy dude, this guy knows his shit. You got the WRX too. Shit, okay. I'm gonna give you a 10 out of 10. This is a beautiful Instagram. I like that you have like such cinematic photography. I guess cinematic photography doesn't make sense, but you put a lot of effort into your photos. I like it. Ohio parking. Okay. Oh, is this just all shitty parking? Dude. Hey, I mean, you can't blame them. It's white everywhere, right? All right, that's crazy. That's not that bad. That's crazy. That's not even worth it. That's not that bad at all. It's annoying, but it's not that bad. Not bad. Come on. I thought this was gonna be worse. This is not that bad. That is kind of crazy though. That's like you didn't even look. All right. Next. Wannabe AMG. Clean. Yeah. Okay. Hey, it looks like you're putting in some hard work. All right. That's cool.
Therapy. Look at that. Oh, dude, I could.
All right.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think 3 out of 10 for the car, 10 out of 10 for that post specifically. MCC car photos. Oh, okay. That's sick. Dang, those lights are crazy. Is this a 2.5 RS or an STI? I think it's an STI. Shit, I'm stupid. I like how you just dabble your Jeep throughout this. It's like those people who put themselves in like the black pill edits. Oh, this guy knows what he's doing. Holy. This is crazy. How do you go to all these events? Oh, P31 BJP. This guy helped with the UK video. And I like his cars. Is this a compact though? 316i. Okay, this is surprisingly good looking for a 318. Is that a 316? Holy shit. That's crazy. But this is cool. Dang, dude. This is clean. I don't know about this one, but yeah, I'm gonna give you a 7 out of 10 for now. But I like your car. I really like the Subaru. The strap. Man, this shit is a 0 out of 10. Who submitted this? Project S12 Revival. Holy, you got a big project ahead of yourself. I feel like I've seen that though. I feel like you've sent this. Yeah, I've definitely seen that. Hey, good luck though. I'm gonna give you like a, I don't know. I'm gonna give you like a 1 out of 10, but then show me when it's done. It's gonna be so sick. Please let me know. Oh, wait. Oh, this thing is sick. I remember this. Dang, everyone's like resubmitting shit from the ranking video. This is cool, dude. Dang, takes a lot of work, huh? Okay. That is cold as shit. Nice, dude. I like this car. I miss it. I miss watching those videos. I kind of like the blue. Like, it looks really cool. No regrets. I think for this picture, I'm gonna give you a 10 out of 11 out of 10. That YTA, Seth. Oh, okay. I think this is Seth. Oh, and go-karts too, but this is clean. Dang, imagine just driving around and having this big vent right here. That would be weird. I've never driven a car with like such a big hood. I like it though. Some chill photos as well. Nice. Good haul. Hard rock. Sick. Okay, now we're gonna look at Sideways Sage's TikTok account.
It's actually crazy. I went from collecting these to collecting these.
Damn! Oh, this guy is crazy. How in the world? Dude, this shit is legit. Holy shit. Come on. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Dude, this TikTok account is clapped. What the hell? Bill on TikTok. Okay, let's see. Holy fucking hell. I'm rednecker than you. I can't wait for this.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
Yeah. How much do you want to make?
I'm
gonna make people feel okay.
Dude, this is all copyrighted music. Stop. I just pulled up some TikTok accounts. Let's look through all these. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do the puzzle for all of them. Holy sh. Try again. That's right? Okay, sweet. Okay, first off, we got Lincoln Owner. This looks pretty saturated. Let's check it out. Nice cars, I guess. It's a very VIP, you know, loose suspension feeling. This is, these cars are cool, dude. They're pretty cool. Bluetooth Gaffle 12. Oh, this is sick. Oh my god. Hey, but this is cool. Like, if I could play the music, it would sound cooler. Dang, this E60 is nice. A little bit over the top, but far. I'm just trying to look at this guy's account. Jesus. Oh, you gotta stop. What? I can't even scroll without doing a puzzle? Okay, we gotta look at this one. The M54. Hell yeah, brother. What's this? Oh, it's this car. This Saab was so clean. Yeah, this guy was in the ranking cars video. That's sweet. Nice, dude. I'll give you a 8 out of 10. All right, another puzzle. Okay. There we go. M4 WTK 6667. Holy sh. You gonna ride the moped or something? That's sick, dude. Oh, we got the Z3 as well. Dang. This thing is cambered out a little bit. Damn. That's tiny. I've always thought Z3s look a little bit like a boot, but it's cool. All right, I'm gonna give you a... Oh wait, that's a nice road though. This is sweet. Nice, yes. Yeah, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It's sick. Okay. Boom. Okay. The big 1500. Let's see. Dang! That thing is fast. What else you got? Oh, that was a mean shift. This guy's in GTA 6 already. Okay, well, I'm gonna give you a, let's say 4 out of 10. Oh, we got an E39, okay. A 530i, okay. Wait, these have the V8s, right? I hope you have some of, like, no music. I just want to hear it driving. Cold start, let's hear it. Mean, dude. Awesome. E39, I'm gonna give you a 6 out of 10. It's cool. I don't like the M grills. That's the only thing, dude. Let's see what else we got here. Oh wait, it's the Volvo guy has the TikTok as well. Oh, this video, this is awesome. Oh my god. That intake sounds so oh my god. Did you hear that, like, initially when he stepped on it? Oh my god. That sounds crazy. Holy. Dude, an LS Swap 240 is so cool. Sound isn't available. Okay, well, we can just imagine it.
Chilling in the Volvo.
Oh, holy shit. It just went from 0 to 40 in like a half second. Dude, I'm gonna give you a 10 out of 10. This is sick. Best account so far is this LS slingshot bullshit. It's cool. God, what is this car? This shit sucks. I kind of mess with the wheels, I guess, but dude, this thing is clapped. I'm giving you a 10 out of 10. That was sick. Oh, fuck. That one Bronco won. Oh, wait, this dude's got remote control cars and shit. Okay, I gotta see some tech decking videos. Holy, he's kind of clean with it. This is not car related at all. That's a 10 out of 10, but 0 out of 10 as far as cars. Maybe like a 1 out of 10. Holy shit, is this tough? I gotta move over to something else. Oh, we got a GTA TikTok account. Okay, this is pretty cinematic. Don't give a shit at all. Dude, this shit would have done numbers in 2016. You know, I like this. I like this more than I maybe should.
GTA guy, you're gonna get a 10 out of 10.